And of course, this is how we say good morning. This is how we welcome our most beloved and our most cherished Liberians. This is how we welcome you to Good Morning Liberia. And we want to say welcome to all of you. Those of you joining us from your various destinations. We're saying good morning and we're welcoming you to Good Morning Liberia. This presentation promises to be a very, very, very much great presentation this morning. So let me say good morning to all of you, our regular followers. Let me say good morning to those of you in Grand Bassa County, those of you in Bon County, those of you in Nimba County, Mount Barclay, excuse me. Those of you in Grand Cape Mount County. We're saying good morning to all of you and we're welcoming you to Good Morning Liberia. Those of you making your way at your various working places, those of you in the market, those of you making your way to your business places, we're saying good morning and we're welcoming you to Good Morning Liberia. This is where we sit around the table and talk the talk. This is where we discuss the issues and tell the Liberian people that going back to the butchers, it is not an option. So let me say good morning to all of you. And let me tell you this morning. You have to hit no one, no matter how much they have wronged you. You got to live humbly. No matter how worldly you become, no matter the money you have, you always have to be humble. You have to think positively. No matter how hard life is, do not have the negative thoughts. Always have the positive thoughts. You have to give much, even if you have given little. Forgive all, especially yourself, and never stop praying for the best for everyone. So this morning, I'm here to tell you that you have to hate no one. No matter how much that person have wronged you, no matter how much things they have done to you, you have to keep forgiving them. Because if God can forgive us on a daily basis, all of the sins that we commit, if we can be forgiving and giving another chance, then why we cannot do the same to our fellow men? Let me say good morning to you. Let me say good morning to those of you in Bon County this morning. That is Voice of Liberia 90.7. They have been asking, Samira, we are off. What is going on? Now you people are on. I told you that Monday you will be live. And you are getting us there in Kakatamagibi County. You are getting us there in Grand Bassa County. My name is Samira One Line. And of course, I'm Samira One Line here to talk about the issues we have all gathered this morning. Let me say, continue to share the live video, each and every one of you watching. Do not be me with information. Disseminate information too. You can do that. So let me say good morning to all of you. Today marks the 7th of April 2025. And I should say that it is good to be alive. It feels good to be alive, no matter all of the circumstances you're going through. Once you are breathing, you have to have hope. The only way you hope you will lose it, except you pass. But until then, we will continue to have hope, and we will continue to do the Liberian people work. Let me say good morning to all of you following this morning. Let me say good morning, and let me welcome all of you to Good Morning Liberia. It's great to be here this morning, and the cash giveaway is on. And indeed, we need to be saved from all of the political jargons. Africans need to stand up to bad governance, stand up to poverty. There are too many things we need to stand up to. Corruption. And the list goes on and on. And we are here this morning again to talk about some of the things the Africans, the Liberians needs to stand up to. So the cash giveaway is on this morning, my people. And we're giving out 4,000 Liberian dollars. But the exciting news here is that you will have a guest before the show ends, and that guest will be coming from Entertainment, and he will be here to give out money. He's the CEO of Radio Entertainment Limited, and we will be here to give out money to Liberians before the show ends. And he will be giving out money to loyalty people who have been playing, and also those of you who will win this morning too. You have chance to also get more money. So the code for this morning is *799*8#. Once you dial *799*, you press number 8. Absolutely, you're playing on Voice of Liberia. And when you press number 8 for Voice of Liberia, just play with 100 Liberian dollars. Those of you playing in USD, you use 0.50 cents, and then you play with your 100 Liberian dollars or equivalent in USD, and stand a chance to win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars this morning. We're giving out more money. I actually encourage people to play this morning because we will be giving out money to plenty people this morning. Let me tell you it, my Liberian people. So if you're there listening, the opportunity is yours. Please play, more than 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and stand a chance to win yourself some money this morning. The cash is here, and we are giving it out. Let me say good morning to all of you, and let me say welcome. Okay, my name is Samira One Line, and we're here to talk about things that's happening in our country. It has been a long weekend, and we're here this morning. There are a couple of things going on, mind you. Majority of them, they are not in the interest of the Liberian people. And these are the ones that we're here to speak about. Let me do the acknowledgement quickly. Then we go ahead with our discussion for the morning. Julia Wonwa says, I'm following from Johnsonville. Stanley Sharif is watching from Broadville City. Fatu Sharif writes, good morning. And she says, thanks for the show. Julia Wonwa is also encouraging others to share the live video. Yes, you are encouraged to share the live video. And Chelsea firstborn Yaya Kroma, he says, good morning, Voice of Liberia family. My name is Yaya Kroma. I'm following the show from the western region of Liberia. Stanley Sharif writes, please share. And that is Ambassador Delano Roosevelt Zoe. This person says, good morning, Voice of Liberia. Good morning to the people of Gobo Town, Grand Jida County. I'm following live from a district, 15 residents. Keep on the good broadcast. Liberian people believe in your information. Wise Finisher says, my name is Sam Zia, and I'm following live from the eastern part of Liberia, Maryland, Plepo City precisely. Good morning to you, my brother, and how is Maryland County? Jonathan George, he says, good morning, Voice of Liberia. I hope you are doing well this morning. We are doing great, Pastor George. That's my own pastor there. Cassie Johnson says, good morning, Samira. I'm Cassie Johnson, one of your silent, listened. I think it meant listeners. Yes. One of your silent listeners watching you from Cotton Tree, Lower Margibi County. Thank you guys for the update this morning. May God bless you all. Phoenicia's Junior Bar says he's watching from Center New Crew Town. And Ambassador Joel Inakoper, the second says, good morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm watching from Yekepa, Nimba County. We'll be back to Monrovia soon. Okay? Wish you a safe trip. Asu Kwame is following from the Economic Freedom Fighters of Liberia as usual. And Stanley Sharif says, according to so-called Deputy Minister Dana Sano, his home and family members been attacked by unknown guys. How your home would it be attacked? Because almost every day you are attacking innocent people within Mama Liberia. And he said that with a laughing emoji. Asta Mella says, good morning, VOL. I'm watching live from Soul Clinic community. Good to be on the show. Stanley Sharif writes, good morning to the peaceful citizens of Bohe Town, Kwakwa District, Grand Cape Mount County, Western Liberia. I'm Stanley Sharif following from Broadville City. First, let me say this to the Liberian people. This rescue government is not different from the 419 organization. Because since this government came to power, all the operations are in line with BM system. I think this government just came to steal from the Liberian people and enrich themselves, while the common citizens are going to bed with hunger. And it was written by Stanley Sharif. Ahmed Mohammed Sisi. He says, good morning, Samira. I'm watching from Sierra Leone. CDC Papi Success Keita for Life is following this morning. And he says, rescue turn to big excuse. Manage your expectation for 2029. This is Valley Kone. This person is following from Masabola Home, City, Lofa County. And he writes, happy to join you guys this morning. Thanks to you for the show. Washington is following from his Broadville resident. And Emmanuel Mayon is following from Bangabon County. Melvin T is saying, good morning, Voice of Liberia. And you know, the comments keep coming in. But let us go to the bottom and see as to if we can read out a few comments from there, and then we go ahead with the conversation. George Theo Brown says, good morning, VOL. I'm following from a reading room at PROSA office on the University of Liberia main campus. Okay. And he says, the rescue mission has started killing auditors. Auditor James N. Gamma is dead. Yes, he is. Besak Hopper says, good morning to all Liberians. I'm watching from Kakata. Yeah. Yes, he is dead, but do you know as to if it is the rescue mission that killed him? So we will not take that information yet, because you have to know the cause of his death, right? You can just go ahead and start to accuse someone. Okay? And Samuel Choko Senior says, yes. Says, good morning. I'm Samuel Choko Senior following from Grand Bassa County. Okay, so the time is 30 minutes, coming up to 8 o'clock. We will stop the acknowledgement for now. We cannot read all of your comments, but let me say that we're grateful that you have joined us this morning, and we will be more grateful if you continuously share the live video, invite a friend to watch, tell someone to get information this morning. At the same time, we're giving out 4,000 this morning. So what we want to do here is, after our first discussion, we want to take 7 winners for the 4,000. And mind you, once I say it, we are going to do it. So once you are playing this morning, play and say, Samira said I will win. So definitely I will win this morning. Because after our first conversation, we want to take 7 winners. Read my lips. Those of you watching, 7 winners this morning. Okay, so how is it you're going to play? How is it you're going to be a part of the 7 winners? You will do that by dialing *799#. Once you dial *799#, you call it. There will be options as to which one of the stations to select. Mind you, Voice of Liberia is to number 8. Number 8 is Voice of Liberia. You can take it the short way by dialing *799. I'm sorry, I'm still under the weather, but we're doing the Liberia people work though. So you can be a part of it by dialing *799*8#. That is the short code. Instead of going through all of the long process, it's just *799*8#. Once you dial *799*8#, those of you who have Liberty on your phone, you will be playing with 100 Liberian dollars. Those of you who have USD on your phone, you will be playing with 0.50 cent United States dollar. So when you play with it this morning, you stand a chance to win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars this morning. That is what you stand your chance to win. So if you're there, we cannot say much. We hope that you continue to dial the code and continue to be a part of our discussion this morning. Yeah. Okay? All right. Now, fellow Liberians, let us go into our issues that we are to discuss here this morning. The first thing on our plate this morning will be the statement made by the former Vice President of the Republic of Liberia. Former Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, Madam Joelle Howard Taylor. So it was on last night, and Mrs. Taylor appeared on one of the media platforms And this question was being asked to her as to if, as a former vice president, is she still receiving, her benefits as a former vice president? And then she came up to tell the Liberian people that since she left office, she haven't received any of her benefits as a former vice president of Liberia. She has not received any of her benefits. Mind you, few months ago, the former president, he came up and he said that what he's receiving is just a little. They are sending it to his accounts and blah, blah, blah. But he's not receiving the amount he's to receive as a former president. It was what he said. And on yesterday, specifically last night, the former vice president came up with this shocking news. I should say that it is shocking. Why it is shocking? Because everyone expects people to get the respect that they deserve. Right? Now, before we go to the former vice president to play whatever she said and all of that, let me tell the Liberian people this. You see, as the normal saying goes, government is next to God. I don't know where that saying came from, but that's what people normally say. You don't want to disrespect someone who was elected by the people, loved by the people, and someone who served the country. If you're doing this to a person today, while you're doing it, you will have to think about tomorrow. When your time comes, how it's going to be like. Now, former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, she had a vice president at the time. It was the president that we have now, Joseph Boakai. The both of them, they served this country for 12 consecutive years. 2 terms. And afterwards, who took over next? It was the former president, George Manuwia. He took over as the president. And do you know what, Liberians? When he took over as the president, our president that we have now, His Excellency Joseph Boakai, all of the years he served the Liberian people for, he was being paid as a vice president from a small town. He been working in government. He himself, he said it. But when he left government for former president, we had 6 years. He was not being stripped of his benefits. Do you know what? He was being given his benefit. And you know the amazing part? He was not just receiving his benefit, but he was also receiving extra cash from former President Weah because of his condition at the time. So he used to help him. Someone will say, oh, former President Weah, but let's just say it was the government that was doing it. And that is including the former Vice President Joel. They gave the former president all of the respect he deserves, all of the courtesy he deserves. Because these people knew that this man served as a vice president before, so he should be respected. Once a leader, always a leader. If you serve here, serve the Liberian people diligently, definitely, Your respect will be given. You think why when past presidents go somewhere, people always, gather to see them, hail them? It's because these are people that lead your country before. These are people that the people believed in before you got to power. Right? Let us get that straight. These are people that they believe in. Okay? But then, you came to power. Government is continuity. No one will remain the president here forever. No, we will always go to the ballot box in order to vote who we want to vote. But for crying out loud, for Christ in heaven's sake, you as the current president, you know as to how, let me put it in Liberia where you enjoy after you left power. You were being taken care of. Mind you worked all your life in government. But when you sat down for that 6 years, you never had money to do anything. You never had money to take your own treatment. It was their same past government. They gave all of your benefits. They even gave it with DAS. Let me say it like that. They added DAS on it. Instead, let me give it to the papi. He deserved it. He worked for it. And let me tell you this, Liberians. People benefits should be given to them for the fact that they labor for it. They did not just sit home and at the end of the day we're saying that they should receive it. No. It's mandatory in our country that as a former president, former vice president, there are benefits that you are to have. You are not to beg for it. You are to be given it. You are not to beg for it. So, you received all of what you could receive over the past 6 years. After mismanaging your funds. After mismanaging your funds, the people still, they sat down and said, now who cares me his benefit? You are being respected. You served the country as a vice president for 12 consecutive years. Yes, so definitely your benefits should be given to you. You never went around asking for it. No. It was given to you. It was given to you with added ones. They made sure and they see about your health and all of that. But now, you came to power. What made it wicked like this? Let me just ask the question. What made you wicked like this? For crying out loud. We will get to the wickedness aspect. But let's get this. Right? You came to power. And now, the former vice president, Joel, knowing that you served in that same position and all of the benefits was being given to you without asking for it, you had the respect. They added that to it and said, take it. But now you came to power. Amen. President Boakai. You think the former vice president is supposed to be crying around here, saying how she can receive anything? Writing letter to Supreme Court, writing letter to the senators, writing letter all over to receive something that she worked for. You wrote letters around here. Oh, yes, you can have something in mind for somebody. You can say, I will tell you of this person. But what is rightfully given to the person, or what is supposed to be given to the person rightfully, you should give it to them. You can't hold it and allow the person to suffer. Mind you, you have to give it. It is our right to receive it. her benefits. It is her right to receive her benefits. She's not to be begging around. Look at what the lady said. She went for the inauguration. When she went for the inauguration, it was the same day he fainted, right? Yes. Or they put all the country club for him. You're not easy that day. Now, if you see the paper, now small BB fanning, they can be putting behind him. BB fanning. They don't want for the paper to fall anymore. Like, but anyway, I just thought you reminded because it was the same day that you fell off. Now, the same day that applied that wickedness to the woman. Ain't understanding it. The lady said she went for the inauguration. After the inauguration, when she got outside, she didn't see her vehicle to go home. She went there with the VP escort, right? And leaving her there, she did not see the escort. But yet and still, at least a vehicle was supposed to be left there to take this woman home. But they left nothing there. They cleared everything from there. And the lady said that she had to go sit under a tree. Waited for about 45 to 50 minutes before a private vehicle came for her. Amen. If this thing was going to be done to our president Bwaka, but now people are flagging it all around here. But now people will start to politicize and say CDC people are wicked. But it is the president and his cronies that did that. Nobody trying to flag it out. That is gross wickedness. At least, yes, okay, let's say, yes, she's not to go home with the vice president escort because the inauguration was done already. And you had the president and the vice president already. But a vehicle was to be there to take her home. Mind you, it's the same lady just took for Sito. At the end of the day, it was not given to her. She had to get a private vehicle. The thing that they will more explain, everybody will can be the same. But some government will come to power, mind you. When they take Bwaka from there, they will make the war from the executive mansion to rehab residents. Tell people will know that if people can do this thing, I can do it too. But and you know, for respect's sake, I'm not been doing it. But fellow Liberians, that is gross wickedness. Wickedness in its highest places. Wickedness at its peak. Someone who served your country. Served diligently. Now the person cannot receive benefits. They cannot receive the money that they served for. A vehicle was not even allotted for the person. Mind you, we are talking about the vice president position, the second in command of a country. That the person we're talking about, yes, so. That the person we're talking about, yes, so. A vice president was being treated like a common citizen. But the people said it. Say the people are common citizens, but still, let me tell you something. The benefits, they were to be given to the former president and the former vice president. They should not beg for it. It's mandatory that you give it to them. The time that you left power and you had a new government, they gave you your benefit each time. They gave you your benefits and they added dust to it. Why you should be wicked like that? Why you don't want to give this woman her benefit? Mind you, it's not just the woman, just that the former vice president came out and she spoke. The president himself, he's not receiving the benefits that he's supposed to receive. That is wickedness. What made the papa wicked like this? So? What made you wicked like this? So? Something that somebody worked for, you cannot give it to them. You want for the person to be writing letters all around? What kind of devilish behavior is that? That is evil. Very evil. Someone cannot work for something, then the person be crying behind your government for it. You are treating them as if to say, you people pass somewhere before. Let me tell you about politics. After the election, whatever, you put it behind you and govern and lead. Put all of the political differences aside and lead. That is what a leader do. Because you don't create permanent enemy within politics. No, you do all of the political things, and afterwards, when it's time for you to lead, you lead. If this person is to be given a benefit, you give it to them without holding it. Without saying, because I get this against this person, so what's supposed to be right for the his or her, definitely I would take it because I feel that I have something in heart for the person. It is not to be like that. That is dirty ways. You can be the president and you get that kind of a waste in you. Then you say you are a leader. A leader doesn't behave like that. No, that's not who a leader is. Yes, you can have your difference of the person, but what is to be given to the person per law and all of that, it should be given to them. You should not put your personal feelings into it and stop all of the benefits and all of that. It doesn't work like that. And these are things that we have to talk about. You cannot have one government that will come to power. They start to do this, they start to do that. At the end of the day, they are even withholding benefits that's to be given to a president and former vice president that served the country. That doesn't make any sense, my people. It doesn't. If you get dirty ways, it should stay with you. It should be personal with your people. But you don't come and govern the Liberian people, and then you start to humiliate people. You start to take what's supposed to be for a person rightfully. You start to stop it. You just seize everything. You can't be like that. These people, they deserve their benefits. They will not be around here crying. But they actually deserve it, because when you left power, when you was a former vice president, you receive all of the benefits that you're supposed to receive. So why not give theirs to them? Why hold it? Why allow them to write all over the country for something that they deserve? Something that they should not even be, something that should just go into their account at the end of every month. It's not supposed to be like that, oh. That is not how it works, oh, President Bwaka. It doesn't work like that, oh. Give the people what they deserve. Do not make them to cry on you for it. Because you are being treated like baby to these same people, that you treating like this today. Life is rotational. Stages change. You were once a vice president and you came to be a former vice president, and now you are a president. Mind you, after 6 years, there will be another president. If another president comes to power and he starts to take all of the benefits from you, he's not giving you what is rightfully yours, there will be a problem. We will be the same people that will sit on this radio and speak about it. So the people should not beg you for what they're supposed to receive. But let's play the voice of the former vice president so that you take a listen.
Give some advice as to what government can do to make it better for our people, because we all live here. But in passing, this is an issue that I've raised at many levels.
Listen, that is the wickedness that is going on in Mr. Boakai government, our president Boakai government. Boakai as a president. When Boakai was the former vice president at a point in time, Boakai was dying, oh my people. No, let us be real. Maybe somebody will say, oh, how the people talking the thing? So if somebody about to die, you say they're about to die. If the person is about to die and the person didn't die, you say, oh, the person was about to die, but the person didn't die. You don't say it like that. Nobody should be afraid of it to say, oh, this. No, we respect them. But where the truth belongs, the old people can say, you must put it there. If you cannot tell a man he's wrong, you're not doing the right thing for that person. President Boakai, at a point in time, you are dying. Who came to your rescue? Who came to save you? It was the same government, the former government, former president, we are. The former president came to your rescue. And he gave you money. All of the money you have been making, all the time you say you're serving government, you know the Liberian people say you're smart. Somebody said it's serving government. Somebody said that they squander. What kind of life you see them in when you're serving government from your young days? You're serving government from your young days. Let me tell you, you will still get some kind of money, and you know that you'll be hopping on. But to tell you that President Boakai being a baller since Joseph was a ball, how you were serving government for 48 years according to you, and nothing to show you coming die. Osman, they say they come and save you. You get anything to show. But we the Liberian people, we say yes to it. So I don't want to talk about that part. It's the benefits we're talking about here. You serve the government for 48 years. You get anything to show, like people say, yeah, well, he let you. The 48 years you serve for, you come in tired. You go into the hospital and it's in there. You get no money to pay. They see former president, it was his government that said, you gotta put him in, you gotta get him money, you gotta do this for him. And according to the news, they say, I know he bought battery for you. Oh, me, I know what they're using battery, but what we heard. He said that he pay your bills and all of that. Till the end of the day, you cannot give this woman what is rightfully hers. It hurts. You're supposed to hear this lady speaking like the way she's speaking, complaining, saying how she's writing letters all over, and she cannot receive a dime of what she worked for. She has been left outside on inauguration day without a vehicle to take her to her house. Amen. Amen. What kind of country? Let me tell you something. Let me tell the Liberian people something. You see, when people say this person is a leader, there are things that leaders can take. That's what make you a leader. They want it ain't about things so that what they were supposed to get. I just want to talk about some of Joseph Boakai wicked way, but they want now leaders taking it and what she's supposed to get. It's supposed to be given to her every month. But if our president Boakai can say, I will not give it to you. You serve the country for 6 years, but still I will not give it to you. Then imagine something that's supposed to be given to a person, she is begging for it. Imagine the kind of ways he has. Imagine. You can't be like that. That is wickedness to its peak. You can't live like that. You cannot live like that. You don't live with people like that. You cannot live as if to say there's no tomorrow. We don't want to live in a country wherein the politicians will be paying debts. Where they are to govern, they say, no, we will not govern, we'll start paying debts. Because, mind you, all of the things that's happening, we don't pray for it. But if another government comes and they say they want to do the thing because you need a party started it, then where we'll be heading as a country? We expected the papi to set the difference, to change things. Since he's an elder He's a Dagon. We expected to see some characteristics in him. But then, everything, it ended up, as a lie. But let's go to the phone lines on 0880907. Those of you in Monrovia, yeah, 0880907 0779003835. These are the two numbers for those of you in Monrovia. For those of you in the counties, you call us on 0773-419-502, 0773-419-502, and 0555-184711, 0555-184711. The time is sharp 8 o'clock. For the females, you call us on 0773-978-564. Only the females, exclusively for women. Women, you need to speak. 0773-978-564, 0773-978-564. Again, I announce the numbers for the Countess Orange subscribers. You call us on 0773-419-502. Lone Star subscribers, you call us on 0555-184711. Those of you here in Monrovia, 077-9003835 and 0880907907. These are the numbers to participate this morning, fellow Liberians. Those of you on the Facebook, you can just drop your comment. If you have anything to say, Bernie, about what we just discussed, you can drop your comment there and it will be read out as we go about the discussion. The cash giveaway is on. We're still giving out money. Why is that? We're still giving out money. We're giving out 4,000, like we said. Before the show ends, the CEO of Radio Entertainment will be here, and you will be giving out plenty of money to people. So you play today. The first draw we will do, we want to take 7 persons straight. So if you're listening, 7 persons, they are about to win. So we're taking calls now. Right after the calls, they will do the draw for 7 persons. If you're listening, this is the right time to play. Let's get all of you to play more than 5 times. Play more than 5 times this morning. *799 *8#. It is the code. 4,000 is on the go. Use 100 Liberian dollars. If you play 500 Liberian dollars, you win yourself 3,500 Liberian dollars, because 4,000, if you exclude the 500, you will be left with 3,500. So the choice is yours this morning to play. *799 *8#. Don't say Semirai tell you. If you're playing this morning, say Semirai said I should play, I will win. If you get credit on your phone, go put credit there. I know that credit or that money you're supposed to put there, whatever. But let us take calls this morning. Let's talk to that person. Morning.
Good morning, Samira.
Morning. Your name, where do you join us from?
Alvin Johnson calling from Tubo. I'm on the rescue mission. So the issue is still there. You see, the former president shouldn't be doing badly, because while the former vice president, when he was vice president at the time, he was treated fairly and he was even taken to hospital for treatment. So this time around, even to say the former vice president Joe Howard, there was no car left there to pick her up to carry her home. That was complete wickedness. Jeremiah Kunzo get a second to know that, the woman as a female, just in one car and will carry her home. But you just take it and you come outside and you see the gun for attacking. Everybody knows it's all yours. But what left here for the former vice president and the party to act as a leader? But instead of that, you just told me a car and leave. That's very wicked. You can't do that to the female. And something going on, I've been following on social media. The government now start taking auditor there now. Because there are
my brother, we were not taking on this radio. We don't know that you say the government. This is a public area, right? You have plenty of people watching and listening. That kind of information you should know. You people say that too. Hey, you're following. There's no up to say blah blah blah, nothing. So you can't say the government killing people. So let's get him off. I will talk to this person. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning. This should be Hussein. Oh, Hassan, I
Thank
know that.
you. This is Hussein Kew. I call from Jekastan.
Let's hear you.
Yes, thank you for selecting such interesting topic. And I started the show on yesterday, live evening on your sister program, Spoon FM. For me, I think when you serve your country after retirement, there should be some benefits, some immunity that you are entitled to as a librarian or a former officer of government.
Yeah.
What she explained, I pity the condition. It should not happen in a civilized society of ours and in the modern dispensation. If you have any political differences, that is not an extra kindness you're doing for her. It's written on the law that a former vice president, president association, or an official, former official of government, you are entitled to a pension pay or a back pay. That is clear under the law. So you're not doing extra thing for her. I think that was completely wrong. If that is the truth, if it's a status, I know Minister of Information will have a regular press briefing and we have to respond.
Okay.
So in a response, definitely, then we know what she was saying the right thing or what are our oversight. But
Okay.
that is a
Thank you. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
This morning in Zimbabwe.
Let's hear you.
You know, Samara, as for me, I'm not surprised. Because Samara, our people are saying that well, Christmas will be sweet, Samara, you can do it from the east. We told the people that our current president is not a unifier. The president handled the issue of the CPB, Samara, we saw how things went in the play. So Samara, even what they did to what they are doing to the former vice president, Samara, it is not right. It is not proper. We know that this president is a corrupt president because even on the issue of the yellow machine.
We will get to that. Morning. Good morning. Okay, let's take calls from the counters. Continue playing the cash giveaway. We're giving out more money yet this morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning.
You're live. You're live. Let's hear you.
When you are affiliated or associated with past government or just we are, we always try to immediate you while we are government officials, people who serve the country, dedicated their service to our country. They live in power and what they deserve, they are not receiving it when yesterday. What you deserve, you receive it, you are well taken care of. Even at your dying bed, you were rescued. But for the former president, make sure you went to hospital and you got well. But why will you try to pay back wickedness to these people when they do you good? So we are only saying that, Mr. Baka, you have to rethink out of the back and make sure and do what is needful. Those people are Liberian. We don't want a continuity of those things wherein another government will come and decide to go against the old government because of we have to reconcile the country for the betterment of Liberia. Liberia needs to progress from a dying state. So thank you, Samura, for putting in the time and the opportunity this morning.
Okay, thank you. The next person. Morning.
Good morning.
Yes, let's hear you. Hello? Okay, that person is not ready. Morning.
Good morning, this is Samara.
Morning.
My name is Reggie Chia calling from Bugano, Grandfather County.
Bukano City. How was the city this morning?
Well, the city is kind.
Okay, let's hear you, my brother.
You see, that president we get, the president we get very alert. That president, rule of law, may not respect it. Anything is always say. So all the law in this country, the medical, the papa, everything is doing it. So that in that strange. Now that is our president. If you put microphone now in the form of that president more, he will tell you the same thing.
Yeah.
You're not getting nothing.
Yeah.
So the president that we get now that the next wicked, very bad president we get. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. We will take all of your calls. Those of you calling our lines, they are all bustling, right? And definitely we cannot take everybody at the same time. So we'll do it like 5 from the other end, 5 from the other end, 5 from the other end. Because we have more than 3 lines in studio. So we will try our best to see as to if we can answer the calls. So those of you calling, just continue putting your calls because we will answer almost all of you calls. We cannot promise you for everyone, but we are going to do our best. So we are coming to Monrovia line and we'll take 5 calls from Monrovia line. The cash giveaway is on. Let's get 5 persons to play 5 times in a row. We said we want 7 persons to win 4,000 each. *799 *8#. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Your name and where do you join us from, sir?
My name is Agent G. I'm calling from Rototown.
Okay. Let's hear you.
No, the former vice president should just look at it. The treatment the government will give a former official. Let them accept it. Let them lay low. They should not complain. What guy is digging hole for those young guys that are in the government? The man, that old man has nothing to lose. You already in the grave. So he cannot lay any good foundation. He failed to know that when different government take over tomorrow, the same people will be against the people. That's why he's doing. Only the people should talk to him now. The old man is now good for this country.
Okay.
We made a mistake by making him a president.
Okay.
Oh, Sierra Leone.
Thank you. Oh, Sierra Leone. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Emmanuel White going to call from a Bento resident.
Okay.
Yeah, Samara, as you were saying, government is next to go, but this our government is not next to go because the current president said he would deal with devil. So definitely, the government is next to devil. Now, government here, as a former vice president can't get her benefit. Former president can't get his benefit. When he collapsed, our current president collapsed. The former president and vice president took him away. Government pay his fare.
The puppet too wicked, man. The puppet too wicked. The puppet too wicked. Morning.
Good morning, Samira.
Morning. Let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, this is David King, and I joined you from my resident this morning.
Okay.
You see, Samira, I listened to the former vice president last night. But what really got to me is that Jeremiah Kuhn being a young man, and he trying to put his future into an old man who do not have any future yet any longer. It really puzzled me. I said, but why Jeremiah Kuhn, who is a young man, who's supposed to know better, and looking at his predecessor, to be left behind with not a single vehicle to take her back home after transition? I think Jeremiah Kuhn, he's not even sensitive enough to be a leader of this country. Because put in his shoe, if tomorrow they are transitioning to another government, should he be left on the street as the way they left the former vice president sitting under the tree? It's wrong, my sister. So people need to gravitate from the kind of evil way that they got in there. Okay. It's not for them. It is not an inheritance.
Thank you. I think that was caller number 4. This should be Buema Williams. Let's hear you.
Samira, good morning.
Morning.
Let me say thanks for the recognition. Let me say good morning to the CEO who is now with you this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Samira, you have any history of this, our president, for reconciling people whenever they are in like misunderstanding or disarray? You have any history? I don't think so. When the president was in the CPP, under the leadership of Bernard Ure, the CPP was functioning. Dominican Laurent, it was functioning. And Zanakume, it was functioning. But when the president took power as the head of CPP, the CPP destroyed. This president, under his watchful eyes, we saw people in the CPP, they were going to court, say all kinds of things. And this president, not a day he ever called any meeting to say, gentlemen, we are together. Don't forget about this. Let's see how bad we can win this election. Nothing in our day. So this president now have no mind or reconciling this country, Samira. This president The people already old. The people not thinking about future. You know, you see, they don't play a car well. When they don't have a vacation job, they don't say he was a light at the house. They don't sell all kinds of things against a friend in our house. But today they don't get 9 years now. What all he used to say at that time, he can't say again because he get 9 years now in a life. So the president don't have anything to lose in this country. Whether he win election again, you anything you want to do, you do it. So our let's say bad president, what she's supposed to get, Mr. President, we are not begging you. That's our entitlement. You please give it to her. She deserves it. She worked for it. At the time you're full vice president yourself, you receive all of those things. You never complain one day. So what your friend did for you yesterday, please do then the same. The Bible says, do unto others as he expects for others to do unto you. You received it yesterday, let you receive unto today.
Thank you. Now, I think we took 5 calls. I wasn't counting, but it was 5 calls. So let's go to the counters now and speak to 5 persons from there. So we go to the next line, speak to 5 persons from there, right? That is how we're doing it. So those of you in Monrovia, you keep your calls coming, but we're holding it for now as we move on to the counters to take calls. To cash giveaways, let us get people to play. We will call 7 winners right after we get through with the course. *799*8#. Play with just $100 Liberian dollars, my people. Say Samira Wala said I will win today. Let's take that person. Morning. Okay, that person left the line. Oh, we'll have to take another call there from the countess. Morning. You have to lower your monitor or you switch it off. Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where do you join us from? a little, then we go back to the phone lines, right? Let us talk about the cash giveaway a little. We need people to play. Why we need people to play? We need people to play because the CEO coming here, he coming give money to you people. That's number one. People will receive money today. The loyalty draws. You people will receive money today. And those of you who's playing, we want to give out more money to more people. So that's the reason why I said we want to take 7 draws at once before we do the second draw. We will take 7 persons that will win 4,000. So if you're listening, play now. We said 5 persons should play. We get a 5 person to play yet. Let me be clear with you. We will be very clear with you here. And we need you to play because shortly we turn off the phones. We go strictly to our draws. Before we go on to our next conversation and before the show ends, you have the person in studio here to give out money again. So somebody will be here on this show before the show ends to give you money. So if you are listening now, play because know that you are winning from myself in studio and you are winning for another person again from the cash giveaway. So that is how it works. If you're listening, my people, do not say Samira did not tell you. *799 *8#. *799 *8#. It is the code. How many dollars you are playing with so much? Just 100 Liberian dollars. Use 100 LRD to win 4,000 LRD. 100 LRD give you 4,000 LRD. That's a good money that you can use. Today is Monday. Use it for transportation, use it for food money, whatever you can use it for. You will know how to do it once you win it. But *799 *8#. *799 *8#. Play with 100 LRT to win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars, my people. Play more than one time so that you win. Before the show ends, people will get money here again. 0773-419-502-0555-184711 0773-978-564. That is for the females. 0880-907-907 Monrovia. Now let's talk to more callers here this morning. More individuals who will be placing through that calls. Let us hear you on this. Puaka, the thing here. Because Puaka continues to show his inability to lead. Yes. Morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah.
You're live.
My name is Moses Tupakoli from County.
Okay.
Yes, I just want to speak on the cash giveaway pertaining yesterday.
No, my brother. Yesterday you had another presenter. Today is Monday. I'm presenting from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. So if you play, if you play between 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., then you get it right to call me. But if it is yesterday, call after the show because we're discussing different things here this morning, please.
Yeah, but the way the station are yesterday, I just wanted to find out.
Yes, so you're getting us now. Let's talk to this person here. Morning. Morning.
Hello, Samira.
Let's hear you.
Thank you for the time. This is the voice of Andrews indeed. I'm Andrews Fire. It's a very like people.
Okay.
Samira, I appreciate you for your talking point this morning. You see, when it comes to the issue of former leaders receiving their benefits, it is not something that to say they are begging for. It is their right. It is by law. So the government has to do the needful. I listened to the deputy Daniel Stanley. The last time he was playing, said all of those former ministers or all of those former officials of government are receiving their salary. And then last night, following the former vice president saying that she get to receive, or it means it is a total contradiction. So to look at our minister coming on national platform and starting past dealers and not engaging all of these significant issues, these are things that we don't want to be happening in the government because our president told us that there will be no business as usual. But we are seeing what we call massive invective being ruled on former leaders. Which of course we have former leaders have been denied of what is rightfully theirs. We are therefore better to look into it quickly and do what is right so that our former vice president can be able to receive or benefit in everything that is rightfully hers. Thank you for the time.
Okay, thank you. Now, out of the 5 persons, we got 3 persons to play. We need 2 more persons to play the cash giveaway quickly so that we'll be able to do draws. But we might not do the 7 persons draw. Y'all play because y'all will win money before the show ends, and while the show is on, you will win money. So let us do it quickly this morning. Let us put in our money. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, sir. I'm Feta Kidden calling from Katama.
Okay.
You know, I got it there in Samira. This papa is very much grateful. You see, look, the former president should allow the man to fall right in a horse there and die. Then we're not talking about Braga. Because look what he's doing to those that all help to rescue his life at the time he really needed. In case, let me tell you the fact, somewhere, if now my job, I just go out of money, go for bit, and that we were not happy. And he came in that same situation that the former vice president, current president, so he said he allowed for that man to die. So I don't know what we're talking about. The man, he don't, we shouldn't be saying wicked, he's next to the devil. See you.
Okay, thank you. Let us be able to take just a few more calls. That will take us up to 8:30 because we have 4 minutes climbing up to 8:30. At 8:30, we do draw for 2 persons. We really wanted you to play so that we do the 7 persons draw, but people are not playing this morning. You have the opportunity to play. We get plenty of money here to give to you. Stay, you now play. The Liberia people will say. Okay, so let us talk to this person. Morning.
Good morning, Samira.
Morning.
Yeah, April, are you about to move out from Banga BDG?
Okay.
Yeah, our only number, I get breaking, I don't know. Samira, as I was saying, what's often Dwaka today is inability to deal. It's not for wickedness. Dwaka does not have any dealership ability. This is a very big political issue in a top play in Liberia, and we saw it ahead of all. We spoke to people about it. That if we made the mistake in the country, we will suffer, and we have the something to do for the next 5 years to come. What we see those people who stood against us at the time and abused the legend of the country, who take power over only because of the peace of the country, who look at people, the more they past leadership, more the United Party government, over 2 to 3% vote, and those people look at this and told that vote for him. But less than 1%, they meant for the love of the country, and they say they see him look at the electoral election and give it to the people. President, we do not have for those people money or benefit, but that's the truth. I need to show the concern. In their world by saving Bwaka life, I want to saying that it's a right or is a country property. So if the president can send him to hospital, that's the president's responsibility to do that. Now you are in power. What is your own responsibility to do that on the same people who save your life and send you to the hospital at the time? What are you doing? Bwaka do not have any leadership ability. We saw in CPP. He brought that CPP working your second. Only because he wanted the power. So I'm going to thank you for the show this morning.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. We have 2 minutes. Can we up to 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock, we do our draws for the cash giveaway. Keep the transaction coming. Keep dialing *799 *8#. Playing with $100 Liberian dollars. Morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning. Oh, he left the line. Let's talk to this other person. Morning.
Good morning, Samara. How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Yeah, my name is James Water. I'm the chairman of the Veteran Assembly in District 16, Nikru Town. Samara, you know, some of us, we are realists. You know, I would say in the morning, maybe some people may have problem with it, and some people admire what I'm about to say this morning. You know, if a dog bites a man, it's not a news. But if a man bites a dog, it's a news. You know, what do I mean by this? We pray that the president should give to the former vice president his benefits and whatsoever that, you know, is her entitlement. But let's come to the other side. We who the Liberian, the citizens who that are from the private sector, we work for these federal concession companies. These business companies will work for them. Some of them for us now, they don't pay us. And some of us, we have been crying for years. Our bike pay, our benefit, what have you. Some of us are still injured. Now we are not capable to work again. Some of us are crippled. Yeah? Government do not care for us. Some of the past leaders, some of those that were in power at the time, they don't even care to talk for us. Before I even said the labor minister who is dumber. We are sitting there and waiting. We want to look up to God. You know, so what's good for it must be good for Joe. He has much we advocate that the president should give, you know, the former leaders take hold of their back pay and their benefit. It's also good that they too should advocate for us who are in the private sector. That company that own our back pay. That whenever we go protest, police will come, they spread with tear gas, they take light bullet and shoot us that we die. It's also good for us. So, as we also advocate for the former leader to get their back pay, they too should advocate for we, the common citizens that work for a concession company, we don't have our back pay. Our parents for born mines, Lambo, up to now, even people in Moravia. Some of them have been putting up to now, they're running after their pay, their benefit. Even if you go to NASCAR, yeah, after your 60 years are expired, your retired benefits, some of our parents are working after they are not even getting your thanks. The former stakeholders, they are sitting out. They have the capability to influence the government to do that, but they pay that year to it. Yet still, we also advocate that the president should pay the former vice president for benefit equally so to us, the common citizens. Thank you very much this morning.
Okay, thank you, my brother. We have 31 minutes past 8 o'clock. It's about time that we do our draw. So do you know what? We want to say thanks to all of those who participated. We're switching off our phones now. And we're not taking any more calls because we are done with this issue. So I'm sorry to those of you who did not put in your calls, but we have to go. There are other things we have here that we need to discuss. So definitely we will have to leave it as it is. And we do the cash giveaway draws before we go into our next discussion. And what is it that we will be talking about next? We will throw a little light on this, Soul Clinic Road controversy, right? Everybody talking, oh, the road from Soul Clinic, that George Weah did a road, that it was in George Weah, blah, blah, blah. Joseph Walker people said, oh, we the one did it. We will throw light on it. We'll throw a little light on it. And we'll tell you what we have. And also, we will throw light on this yellow machine saga. Mind you, it's back in the country. People are talking about it. But we'll be asking questions this morning. Is it that the whole yellow machine business, the money was being allotted in the budget for it? Or how is it that we're going to do it? About a post, we will read out the post for you. But first, let us do the cash giveaway draws this morning before we go into the two things that I just talked about. And after we get through with the two things, the next person we'll have on this radio will be the CEO for Radio Entertainment, right? His name is Randall, right? Commonly known as Dr. Ray. So you will be here to talk about the cash giveaway and also to give out money. You'll be giving out money for in the studio here today. So if you're listening, you take the chance. If you don't want to take the chance, that is fine. You people are the ones that will be winning now. So we don't have to be, begging and begging. No. So for now, instead of taking 2 winners, we'll take 3 winners. We'll take 3 winners. And after we take the 3 winners, sorry, I'm still under the weather. After we take the 3 winners, what we will do is, after every 15 minutes, we will take 1 winner. After every 15 minutes, we will take 1 winner. So be checking it. When we get through the 3 winners, after every 15 minutes, we will draw a winner. Because we need you to play before the man gets in studio so that you win. So those of you listening who don't know the code is *799 *8#. *799 *8#. And do you know what? you are playing with 100 Liberian dollars. You're playing with 100 Liberian dollars and you're winning 4,000 Liberian dollars. While we are drawing winners, you can take the chance to play too. Because you don't know as to if your number will just drop here and you will be a winner. So we are calling our first winner for the 4,000 Liberian dollars this morning. If you're following, keep sharing the information. Keep telling your friends so that they play this morning. Morning. Good morning. My name is Samira Online. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from?
I'm joining Freeport opposite City Dealer.
Come again?
Freeport opposite City Dealer.
Okay, what is your name, my brother?
Alexander Wisher.
Come again?
Alexander Wisher.
Okay, Alexander, you did play the cash giveaway this morning. How many times did you play? You did play our cash giveaway this morning. How many times did you play?
I played 4 times.
And what is the code we're using this morning?
I dialed *799*8#. Then the instruction came like USD and Liberty. And I forgot Liberty.
And then you play it 4 times. You play it in row? Okay, you won 4,000 Liberian dollars as we are speaking. The money is on your phone. So you used 400 and you got 4,000.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you so much.
You received the message?
Yeah, I just received it. I got it.
Okay, so people are listening to you. What do you have to tell them as an encouragement for them to play?
No matter, I was discouraged, and then today I just decided to play and see if really it is real. But it surprised me this morning, at least. I've seen 4,000 on my phone. I've been playing.
But then earlier I told all of you this morning, I said play. Says Samara said I should play our wins. So you see, you've been feeling discouraged, but you gave it a try and you just won 4,000.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so continue to tell others to play. You can still win too, because later we'll have loyalty draws. There will be a person who will come in studio and be giving out money shortly. So you can still continue playing and be able to win more money, okay? Okay, thank you. So that was our first winner there. Let's take our second winner. We talk the politics, then we give the people money out. That is how it's supposed to be, right? That is how it's supposed to be. So we need to give money out before we get back to talking politics. Let us call our second winner here this morning. Okay? Let us call this person and see as to if he or she picks. Continue playing. After every 15 minutes, we will call a winner. So if you're listening, 15 persons should play more than 2 times. Because after every 15 minutes, we call a winner. So 15 persons will need to play more than 2 times for us to get a winner after every 15 minutes. Let's call this person. I don't know what is going on here. We're placing call to this person. The phone, I don't know why it's not ringing. Okay. Okay. This person number is out of coverage area, meaning we cannot reach the person right now. But then we actually send the money. So the person have the 4,000 Liberian dollars on their phone because they play the cash giveaway. So they have it on their phone. So if you're listening, continue dialing *799*8#. Let us go for winner number 3. Okay, after every 15 minutes, we said, so we need 15 persons to play so that after every 15 minutes, we'll be able to get our people to call. Right? Yes. So do that. Keep dialing *799*8#. We are calling winner number 3. This person here won 4,000 Liberian dollars. Let us call winner number 3. After 15 minutes, we will actually pause it to take our winner. After the 15 minutes. Morning.
Hello?
Morning.
Good morning, ma.
Morning. Your name and where did you join us from?
My name is Michael Zupata.
Okay. Let's hear you. My name is Samira Wonla, and I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. You did play the cash giveaway this morning, Michael.
Yeah.
How many times did you play? Michael, it's my show I'm talking about. This morning you played on my show. It is what I'm talking about. 5 times.
Yeah.
You can't tell the listeners the code?
Huh?
The code that you used to play.
Yeah. I use the hash. Okay. I go to voter level number 8. I enter.
Say? Come again?
My name is Michael Zuka.
And you said you used star 7 what?
Star 7 hash.
Uh-huh.
I enter. I go to voter level number 8. I go to number 2 for level. You are playing 5 times this morning.
Okay. So you won 4,000 Liberian dollars. So as we speak now, you have the money on your phone.
Okay.
But people are listening to you. Can you tell them?
Yeah. People are listening to me right now. The price.
Tell them, encourage them to play.
Because last year I played almost nothing.
Okay.
But thank God, yeah.
Okay. So you get your 4,000 on your phone now.
No problem. Thank you very much. I will still play with Thursday. I told you I targeted. Thank God, I get my weekend.
No, not Thursday. Wednesday you should take it all.
Okay, Wednesday.
Wednesday is the 20,000, 100,000. Thursday at 10,000, 50,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you too. Right.
Okay. So that is it. 3 persons we call for 4,000. And what we said that we will give out more money. What we said that there will be a person that will come in studio before the show ends to also distribute money to people too. So if you're listening, you take the chance. Out of the 3 winners that we called, they were from not Liberia but Monrovia. So Bon County, Grand Bassa, all of the counties, we need to get winners from the counties. So if you're in the counties and you're listening to me, you need to play because we need to get winners from the counties, right? We need to do it. So that is it. Shortly, we call out our frequent players. Those of the people who have been playing this cash giveaway. Every time they will just be playing and playing and playing. Whether they are winning, whether they've won, it was the way before and that number appears here, we will call them. So shortly, we will do our frequent draw. And then by 9:15, 9:30, there will be a person in studio here to distribute money, the CEO for radio entertainment. He will be here distributing money to Liberians too. So the choice is yours now to play. The time is 43 minutes past 8 o'clock. So we said after every 15 minutes, we will take a draw. Now we have 43 minutes. After every 15 minutes, we'll take a draw. Now we have 8:43. So calculate the time. Within 15 minutes, we take 1 draw. At the same time, I need you to play. That's star 799 star 8 hash. Play with 100 Liberian dollars. Those of you who've won, you can also play again. You can continue to win. So we leave the cash giveaway for now and go into our conversation. Okay? Now, we were talking about this airport thing. Right? We were talking about this airport thing. Why we were talking about the airport thing? Because it is of concern. It's necessary that we do talk about it. Okay, but before going into the airport thing, I just received my frequent players. So let us call them once and for all. then we just go ahead and talk the politics, okay? Let us just call the frequent players, then we'll go ahead and do what we have to do in order to wrap up at 10 o'clock. So if you're there listening, you still have chances to have to play the cash giveaway up to 10 a.m. So I'm calling this person. This person here received $1,000 because this person have been playing the cash giveaway continuously. Let's see as to if he or she answers. Okay. The person did not pick. So we have 3 persons here for the frequent players. And we will do that. After every 15 minutes, we take a draw. You want to play? You want to play. Okay? You want to play, and you want to play now. All right? So, it was some part of last week or week before last, something like that. But yeah, not yet been a month. We came to this radio. And that day, I had a conversation about the airport, about power shortage at the airport, about electricity not being at our international airport. I came here, sat on this radio, and I had this conversation with Liberians. A few people were in. And after the conversation, the managing director of the Roberts International Airport, he was being summoned by the Senate in order to give report as to what was the cause of electricity not being at the airport. Brussels airline nearly crashed their plane at the Roberts International Airport due to electricity. So it was the reason why we had that conversation here on the radio. And we talked about how the airport is not an international airport, because how can an international airport run out of current? But we're not talking about that because we already had a conversation around it. What we're going to do is to just play the video that we played the other day about the power shortage at the airport. Afterwards, we will go into what the managing director of the Roberts International Airport said was the cause of the power shortage on that day. Let us play it. Okay.
Riverview International Airport. My daughter just arrived. We came to pick her up at the airport. And transformer is out. There's no electricity. So we'll be back tomorrow for her luggages. This is Liberia International Airport, the Riverview Airport.
Okay. So we decided to play that video as a reminder about what we discussed the other day, what led to the managing director of the Roberts International Airport being called by the Senate. Now, let us go into it. You want to know who is the managing director of the Roberts International Airport? His name is Gerald Mensko or Mensko. You will say it's spelled as Menscole. And that is Mensko. Gerald Mensko. He's the managing director of the Roberts International Airport. And he has something to say concerning the incident that happened at the Roberts International Airport, where there was no electricity for flights to land. And it's not the first time for it to happen though. But this guy, Jethro, said that before the incident, they experience a bird crack. Bird. B-R-R-D. Bird crack. And then they said that the birds were drawn into the transformer, causing it to blow. As a result, they lost power from the Liberia Electricity Corporation supply. So the birds, they got together and they said today, we're going to Rawa International Airport to cut off electricity from them. They went there and they did it. According to the managing director, it was what he said. But here is it. Is that an excuse for a bird to switch off a transformer? Is that an excuse? No, I'm asking. If it is an excuse, because mind you, he said that it was the Liberia Electricity Corporation current that went off. So now, why is it that you have machines at the airport? If it is true, all right, let's agree for the fact that yes, the bird never had anything to do. They went to the transformer and then they blew the transformer up and blah, 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 blah. Let's agree to it. Do you people not have machines there? You don't have machines there to keep the airport on, my people? Our international airport that LEC are depending on? He said the runway remain electrified and blah, blah, blah. It was the same incident I had. One of the airlines, they nearly crashed the other day. It was because the pilots, they are not seeing clearly. So our country, let's say, operate on machine. Or let's say taking LEC, no problem. But international airport, you don't have machines there. But wait. Oh, I thought this president from Ghana brought machines for the airport. Our own president, Joseph Parker, went there to tell the man, thank you. Where is it? Where is it? And after the appearance, I think it was on Friday or Saturday, there was no call at the airport again. So I was thinking as to if the birds went back there and did their work again. Because after the appearance, Corey left again. Yeah, let's talk so we talk so, right? We might be, saying these things, but all of these things, these are serious matter. I shouldn't lie to you. It is very serious. You can have an international airport, they operating like a community airport. Our country only get one airport. If we had the system wherein if flights not landing at Roberts International Airport due to some problem, flights should be landing at Springfield. If they are fixed it and put all of the mechanisms into place, then we have two airports, so there will be an alternative. But it's not like that. Say our international airport, they tell you, I say, bro, where in the transformer to go eat the wire. I know that the wire, they ate from the transformer, whatever. We might be saying this thing, but it's not funny. It is serious. A whole country airport, then you say LEC, then you don't have machine. The airport can go dark. Should your airport even go dark for a second? If this thing goes up, there should be another alternative. It shouldn't even go dry. Right? It should not. It should not. But the man said it, and the man who does he have to tell like black people is that the birds were there. The birds were there. Seriously? Birds? The way they do it, we have to call the birds too for their own say it. Because sometimes the birds, they will be like, what are people lying or all this for? If you say that birds, cause you're supposed to record the birds. Tell the birds will off the transformer. That's what you're supposed to do. Because you don't just come and tell us this. This is a serious matter. And afterwards, after your appearance, still you had a place and wait off again. And it's not the first time, it's not the second time. So if this thing happened for the first time, what you do, you put my candidacy in place. Find other strategies. So that this thing that happened, it shouldn't happen again. But you are not finding other strategies. Then you tell the Liberian people say that international airport birds were there. We got to be serious in this country. If we're not serious in this country, we will not know where we're heading. We have to be serious in this country. We really do have to be serious in this country. We have to be serious. Okay, so let us leave that issue. You will make your point on it. We just want to put everything together there. We will go ahead and open the full lines for all of them, okay? But before we do that first, I really do want to take this break. Let's see, as they ever get this break. Yeah, where is it? Okay, okay, so let's take this short break quickly. I will be right back to talk about it. But continue playing the cash giver. We said 15 minutes, right? So we'll soon.
Left service. Auto Spare Garage, your one-stop shop for Africa needs.
Okay, so indeed, those of you who need to fix your vehicles, do not go near the roads, because if something happens, they will not be able to pay for them back. But this is an opportunity for you to go there and be able to fix your vehicle. Whatever your incident or whatever vehicle, you can go there and Auto Spare Parts will be able to do the needful for you. Okay, so let me say welcome back. We're sorry for that little break. That was a little break in. It was necessary that we do that in order to continue the show. So we had to switch from power 1 to power 2. But let me say welcome to all of you. Let me say welcome to Good Morning Liberia. My name is Samira Wonlai, and of course, I am Samira Wonlai. Before we could leave, we had a conversation about the birds at the airport, which of course we will take course on it, but we will have to add another conversation to it, and that will be done shortly. But before we do it, we said that after every 15 minutes, we will call a winner. So we've passed 15 minutes already. So it's prudent enough that we call a winner now. And to those of you who's listening, after we call this winner, there will be another 15 minutes given again before we call winners. Okay? Right after we get through calling this winner, another 15 minutes will be given again for us to call winners. So if you're there listening, stop playing for the next 15 minutes. 9:30, we will have the CEO here for Radio Entertainment, and money will be given out. Okay? So let us call this winner. We're sticking to our promise. We said after every 15 minutes, we give out 4,000. This person, morning. Morning. Hello. Where do you join us from?
I'm calling from Concotown Barrow.
You are joining me from Concotown Barrow. Okay, so you did play the cash giveaway this morning. How many times did you play? Come again?
I played about 6 times.
6? Hello?
Yeah.
You said how many times you play, my brother?
I said I played almost 6 times. I don't get I played around 6 times.
Okay, so you won 4,000 Liberian dollars. It is on your phone as we speak.
Yeah. I received a message.
So people are listening to you. Can you encourage them to play now?
Yeah. One of my brothers, I've got a message here. I just showing the message.
Okay, so tell him that he can play now and he'll be able to win, okay? Okay, thank you. Okay, so we said after every 15 minutes, we call a winner. That person won 4,000. The time is 9 minutes past 9 o'clock. So we have 15 minutes again to go. Then we take another winners. Let's get 15 persons to play more than 2 times. Then we take that winner quickly here this morning. Okay, let us go into this issue quickly. We talked about the issue that has to do with the birds at the airport and all of that. We throw light on it. It's about time that we talk about this thing that has to do with the road, the Soul Clinic Community Road. Right? It's about time that we talk about it. So we will keep the issue that has to do with the yellow machine saga up to tomorrow, because after this one, we'll open the phone lines to take just a few calls. Then we go over to our guests. Okay. So now, Mo Ali made a post. Mo Ali is from Unity Party, and he's the head for Liberia Water and Sewer. If you don't know, let me say it. So Mo Ali made a post, and he said on his Facebook page, he said, we saw this Soul Clinic Road in CDC Vision, so we decided to pave it. And then there have been comments. There have been an issue about this whole so-called community road, wherein Unity Party people will say, oh, Baka, thank you for facing the road, you're doing well. Then CDC people will say, oh, you're injured, we have vision, and blah, 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 blah. That's what we are doing it. So, let me take your mind back to a post. This post was made by Honorable Rosalind Swakoko Dennis. When this post was made, it was made, I'm going to be precise with the date and year, on January 6, 2020. Rosalind Swakoko Dennis made this post. And you know what she said? She said, for those of us who were born and raised in Soul Clinic community, this is a dream come true. Ongoing construction of Soul Clinic Road for asphalt pavement. Much gratitude to our government and our contractor, SSF. Above all, we bless God Almighty. 2020, they started the pavement. Those of you watching, you see on my phone here. I'm showing it. Very paved road, ready for the work. People were working already. And Rosalind said that it was a dream come true. 2020, who was the president by then? It was the former president, George Weah. He was the president in 2020. So let us clear the doubts. Let us clear it. Let me tell you. Government is community. And you know what I can always tell the Liberian people? I always tell them that these are things that Liberians don't need to argue about. These are things that Liberians don't need to politicize. Let's be clear. You want for your country to be developed. You don't need to politicize everything. Whether it's Joe Brown that did it, it's Peter Paul that did it, the fact that they are working in line with what you want to see, that should be the issue. But people politicize and saying, oh, you're the party. Thank you for the road. They may pay for road. They may doing this. Then CDJ come out to know that Joe we are that one, blah, blah, blah. I just read out the post. I will not go further into it. I read out the post. Swakoko said it in 2020. At the time they did the pavement and everything. I will show you to those of you who's watching on the Facebook. I will show you why I decided to do that, because we want to clear the air. And there's few advice that I want to give you. Here is it. Swakoko, Honorable Rosalind Swakoko Dennis. Which one of the year you see there? It's January 6, 2020. You see it, right? Those of you who's watching. And she made a post. She said, for those of us who were born and raised in Soul Clinic community, this is a dream come true. Ongoing construction of Soul Clinic Road for asphalt pavement. Much gratitude to our government and the contractor SSF. Above all, we bless God. Now, let me say this to Liberians. We shouldn't allow politics to divide us. We shouldn't allow politics to make you to turn a blind eye to development. Want to bring praises on a particular individual or on a particular government, that it was this government that did this. No. The fact that Liberia, they are trying to carry on development, it should be what that matters. Government is continuity. I will always say, whatever money that is being used, it is the public money. But do you know what? The people that went ahead and did a vision and all of that, the government will be praised for that. Because their government that will come and they will not throw lights on all of these things. They will be after the other things. But when they throw a light on it, use the public money and do it, yes, we will tell them thank you for the fight that they did the Liberian people work. But government is continuity. Just where government came, set everything and said, oh yeah, we'll do this, do this. You already started the process. Pastor so yeah, we'll do the process and will be done. In 2020, they started the pavement and they estimated the year as to which they will complete it. They will start it. They will start the they started the grading of the road in 2020, and they decided as to which year they will do the pavement and do this and do that. Yes, we are government set the pace. It is the public money that was being used. The fact that he had that mindset to say that go to the community, go to road, yes, we grade him for that. But Joseph Boaka, now let me say something. Yes, we know that Unity Party people will come out and say, oh, the paper to win the work, seditious will want to justify and everything. But this is the one mindset that you should have. Seditious. If this road, they started the pavement under Boaka government, that shouldn't be a problem. We are trying to build Liberia, right? I know that the problem is coming from people possessing it and say that Boaka project. But let us get it straight. Government is continuity. So if we are started it, when Boaka comes, it's what we have been pushing. He start from where the past government stopped. That's how it should be. That is how it should be. So there's nothing to politicize. There's nothing to own. Once Liberia is being developed, once the roads they are being fixed, it's okay. Nobody should be making noise out of it, want to go in the fight from it, only because of so reason. Government is continuity. I always say that how do you understand the word continuity? Where the next person stops, the next person comes and pick it up from there. That is how it works. That is the reason why all governments should also work together. That is the reason why when government take over the call for reconciliation, because they be able to put ideas together to see as to how they be able to move the country forward. It's not about you as an individual. It's about Liberia. Understand that? It's about Liberia. So I just need to give that little advice out and tell whether United Party or CDC people, tell you say government and continuity. Argument shouldn't be coming from because it have been in the media. I have been seeing it. People have been making noise out of it, possessing it. The road that is creating that the paving to so clean it is not Boaka Road. It's not Wea Road. It's the Liberian people road. Let us get it straight. Okay, this issue, my people. Quickly, we'll talk about it. Don't go to the phone lines. Don't get much time. This issue that has to do with trucks in this country, my Liberian people. The BB truck in this country that will be moving on the roads in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, in the night hours. It's what we want to talk about. There was a lady that was being killed by a truck. And the person is not being identified yet. It happened just yesterday or last night. Right? It happened just last night. Just last night it happened. Right? Just last night, I mean. Or this morning, you will say, near the Island Clinic Junction in District 16, a container truck driver hit and killed a woman. The person remains unidentified. My people, yeah, they continue here. Let's go to the person. Here is the person lying down. Yeah, let's be real now. Except from this lady that was being killed last night. The issue of the truck drivers or truck moving daytime, I think it should be looked at. The truck drivers can kill people plenty in the country. They kill people too much in this country, my people. Too much. They drive recklessly. Majority of them, I cannot say all of them, when they pass by their space, their truck driver will see their space and know that he can't fit there. But my people, the driver will put himself there. At the end of the day, when he kills somebody, then he runs to the police station. We are seeing it over and over. Almost every month in this country, truck will do something. This is something that needs to be looked at. I decided to bring it up and be able to tell Liberians out there, if you out there, you see a truck, you won't cross the road, wait, let the truck pass. If you see a truck and you over a motorbike and that motorbike want to overtake the truck, tell that motorbike man, where I'm going, I'm not rushing. Because for the you have single light. You don't know which direction they are going. If you want to bend, so then they bend in that same direction, something happen. It's serious. Truck drivers are killing people. Majority of the trucks they already get good brakes. So before they can even stop, there's something that happened. This is serious. So we open the phone lines for just 5 minutes. Let's get the phones on. Just 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We'll open the phone lines for, because we need to take our guests. We said we come and give our money. Shortly, we're giving our money here. So those of you who's playing, continue to play. 9:30 is right here. People are about to win money. 0773-419-502, 0555-184-711, 0773-978-564, 088-0907-907. These are the numbers to call. We talked about, we show light on the birds thing, at the airport, where the managing director said that it was the cause of the transformer going off. It was because of the birds. We threw light on this road issue, and I had a piece of advice to give out to people out there. And also, this truck thing is something that is serious. We don't have much time, so we'll not go deeper. We'll just take a few calls and be able to call it a day. Again, I'm going to call out the numbers 0773-4, that is 978-8564, yeah. 0773-978-564, 0773-419-502, 0555-184-711, 088-0907-907. After every 15 minutes, we take a draw. We took the first draw already. Shortly, we do another draw. Keep dialing *799 *8 hash play of $100 Liberian dollars. 8:30, we start to get money out. Money.
Samira, money again.
Morning.
Samira, they got it at the airport. They paying for all of us as a country. Samira, the very night that incident occurred, the next day, on Pram FM in the evening hour, the Pram, I know, or that they are evening show on Pram FM. The guy who conducted that program that day, he said he got the real report from the airport, that the cost for that incident was they were carrying on some renovation on a line or on wetting. They left the other line open. So on the current rain in the transformer or what the current rain in, that what damage or the something that day. Unfortunately, the next day we start hearing that the bread when it sat down on the transformer, that the bread and spoil it. Samira, bread what I know. So which part of the bread can damage the transformer? So do the government want to tell NDC that, or will they be willing to tell NDC that whenever they are running wire this time, or when they insure the transformer, they should put fence around it up that the bread will not sit down to destroy the transformer in the community? I think they have to see reason to make the thing clear to us. And you see the issue of the truck driver and Samira. Greg Cuomo and the police, they don't care about how these drivers drive. They don't care whether they kill people. But they only care when they do those things. And then the motorcycle gets riders, when they begin to take action, that's the time the police can say, oh, the motorcycle boys, they this, they that, they this, they that. But Samira, especially the dump truck boys there, they dump truck driver there. It's very hard to make people hear they say, oh, they, trader or common trucks that can go supply goods and things, make accident. But the dump truck are the main problem.
Okay.
They are the could have been drivers.
Okay, thank you.
So the government will still reason for that.
Thank you, Bama. Let's hear this person. Good morning.
Thank you, Samira. I rejoined you from Jacobstown.
This is Hussein.
Yeah, this is Hussein. Yeah.
Let's hear you quickly, Hussein.
Yeah, quickly. Samira, in relation to the report that came from the LEC, sometimes we have to be researchers. Is it possible, right, that a bread feces can damage a transformer, yes. When you do research, he established around the world, it's possible it can happen.
Okay.
Or what I want to say, the president has instructed the security advisor to launch an immediate investigation as to how it happened, why there were no preventions, and they have to sit there and allow such things to happen.
So Hussein, our question here this morning is that an international airport, is it that you should only run on LEC, or there should be other alternatives if there's a power shortage?
Yeah, they have.
So what keeps going on?
Yeah, so I think people just being reluctant about doing a specific job.
Okay, so then they should be able to do the job. Is what we're saying, Hussein. Okay, thank you. We will now continue with you. We have 4 minutes climbing up to 9:30. At 9:30, we go over to give out money to the Liberian people and have our interview as we are to do that. Okay, so let us take few more calls that will take us up to 9:30. At 9:30, I'll do another draw for 4,000 Liberian dollars. *799 *8# is the code. You are playing with just 100 Liberian dollars. Good morning.
Good morning, Samara. How you doing?
I'm okay. Your name and where do you join us from, sir?
Yeah, my name is James Wader. I'm the chairman of the Veteran Assembly, District 16, New Crew Town.
Okay, let's hear you.
Yes. So the topic concerning the illiteracy, office, the RIA. Samara, let's say we agree that birds sat on the wire and cause the transformers, to get damaged. But what happened to the standby 1 generator, standby 1 generator, standby 2, and standby 3? That they recently announced that they got from Ghana, and even the one that they have here. You cannot tell me the country international airport you are only depending on the LEC and you don't have a standby generator. More especially at this time, places like RIA, even if the common company can have the kind of regulation. This time, all modern institutions have automatic generator standby. That immediately, if there's an outage of the LEC electricity, the generator will automatically pick up by itself and begin beating, and they'll be calling. What I'm talking about is just a few seconds. As soon as LEC go within 1 or 2 seconds, the generator will pick up by itself. What happened in my Kennedy? So what you do if you have this kind of standby, what you do, you just make sure your battery is charged, the generator fuel is set on the level, the oil is set, everything. That's what you need to do. But there's no expertise at that airport. They need to revamp, the expertise at that airport. They need replacement.
Okay, thank you. This is our last call that we'll take. So if you try to place in your calls, do not place in your calls because this is the last call that we are taking here this morning. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
I'm okay. Your name and where do you join us from?
This is Moscow. I come from Bon County.
How is Bon County?
We went to school this morning.
Okay, let's hear you.
Yeah, but Samira, sometimes some of the things that you discuss on the radio, you not expect the United Party people to tell you any good thing because they came to power on the basis of lie, and they will continue to lie to the people like they're not going in the country. They must know that they don't want to go in the country, but every time they come on the radio with false information. And the information that they give into the public every day, they make it, even the lay old man, the old lady in the bush, they are getting tired of them because the people lie too much. They don't even want to hear it. All of them, one single man, including the president, every one of them, they are a liar. They will never get straight into the country.
Thank you.
So they will remain to talk this thing. So when they get on your platform, they will continue to argue with you. People, they are liars. They keep to steal from the Liberian people. And so now, they change that the people to get a job, to always defend it, and those who working there, they get in the paper and forget the future, with the young people, they will always argue and be all kind of business argument on the radio. So don't listen to them.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. That's all it for the call section. We're not taking any more calls yet. We are calling our frequent players now. Let us place a call to this person, be it he or she, and see as to if this person picks. Morning.
Morning.
Good morning. My name is Samira Online. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from?
Ali
Hello?
Ali missing.
Okay, Aliyu.
VOA.
Okay, VOA. So Aliyu, you have been playing the cash giveaway, and today Voice of Liberia said that let us send Aliyu $1,000 as an encouragement for him to continuously play the cash giveaway. So you've one of our frequent players. For that reason, we decided to send you $1,000 as an encouragement.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So the cash giveaway is on. We're still giving out money. The choice is yours to play.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so we said that after every 15 minutes, we will take a draw. We said we need 15 persons to play more than 2 times in order to win yourself some money. Yeah, we're still giving out money. Star 799 star 8 hash is the code. Star 799 star 8 hash is the code. Those of you who are playing with your mobile money, you use $100 to play. Those of you with the USD account, you use 0.50 cent to play this morning in order to win yourself a 4,000 Liberian dollars. Want to say good morning to you again and want to say welcome. Those of you just joining us, my name is Samira Wanla, and of course, I've been here with you since 7 this morning. It's about time that we go over to our guests in studio. We told you Liberians that at about this time, we will have the CEO of Radio Entertainment Limited here in studio so that we have conversations about the cash giveaway and also give out some money to individuals here this morning. So while we are going over to him, it's prudent enough that you start playing, because once the man is talking, he's talking money. And you know that you are about to win. So if you hear this man talking and you play, then you on your own in our common Liberian way. So let me say good morning to you, Randa, commonly known as Dr. Ray. Good morning.
Good morning, Samira, and good morning to all the listeners of Voice of Liberia and to all our customers. I would like to say good morning, and it's been since the beginning of this year. I've not been here, right? No, I think I was, but not on your show. So yeah, Thank you for having me.
Okay, so it's great to have you here. So I was telling the people that when you're talking money. But let me say welcome again. It's great that you are here to interact with the Liberian people.
Yeah.
Some people don't know you, and we made the introduction, before coming, and we told the Liberian people that at 9:30 you will hear the CEO of Radio Entertainment here on the radio, the man who is the brain behind all of what is happening, all of those who's getting money in the country. The CEO, we said that he will be here, and now you have him in studio. So you care to tell the Liberian people about this cash giveaway that they enjoy so much. They play it with joy. You know how it began. Just throw just a little light on it, and we go into.
Thank you for the opportunity to kind of have this conversation. And to first of all thank our customers. Patronage has been good, those who've been working with us, and the partner radio stations, those we're working with, those we're not working with yet. The level of expansion we've gotten so far, we are really grateful for the acceptance we've gotten in the space of time that we've started our operation. But first thing first, we would like to say the cash giveaway was just a brainchild that came up. You know, personally, my background is in a bit of, like, I've done journalism in this country before. I manage a radio station, I run morning shows. Like, those who know Fabric of those days, like, I've been in the space for a very long time. So I understand exactly what it means to run a radio station, what it means to manage the inflow and outflow of what takes a radio station to where it is from one point to the other. Now, if you don't know, to keep a radio station running 24/7, it's a lot of work. Like, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of expenses because of the nature of our power supply in Liberia. So it's really very difficult to run a radio station and keep it running for a whole year round, right? So as a business, we're a tech-based company. What we do is we develop apps, we develop softwares. We're currently developing several games for the Liberian people. But the first thing first, we introduce radio games into Liberia. Radio game has been playing in other countries. So we've been dominant in East Africa, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, like Mali, all these countries in East Africa. We run about 12 countries in East Africa, and then we came down closer to West Africa. Now, when you look at West Africa per se, we started off from Ghana. We're in Nigeria. We're currently moved on to Mali. And so we would be going live in 4 other countries. So Benin, Togo, Guinea, Sierra Leone. So we're very, very far in terms of expansion. So this is not just a Liberian kind of company, right? It's a company that is beaming across West Africa, and we're trying to take over the whole of Africa.
Okay, so specifically, it was being designed because, mind you, I should say that I'm amazed and also surprised at the same time to hear that it's in a lot of countries.
Yes.
Right? So someone will ask as to why is it that you decided to go global with it? And is it just because you want to help radio stations, or there are other motives behind this about whether helping the people or whatever? You know, that vision is what we want to hear.
That's, for me, it's business on all levels, and also to help. I mean, no, I would not sit on this radio and say it's just about helping people. It's very important. That's the most important element. You want to make sure you create an opportunity for people to make money, create an opportunity for the station to also make a little bit to support themselves, and to amaze and surprise people. I like to talk about the benefits, right?
Okay.
For us, we want to see lives change. That's the most important part of it. As much as it's business for us, the conduit for us is how does this impact the life of others. Let me give you the story of the young man who won the house. He was given notice to leave by the end of April. He lives in Vonjama, and he has a notice to leave Vonjama.
You're talking about the guy that won on our station.
Yes.
Okay.
The guy that won on Voice of Liberia, he listened from Lofa County.
Yes.
That's how diverse and spread out we are, right? And thanks to partnerships like that of Voice of Liberia. The guy played, he was supposed to be evicted from his apartment that he was paying. I think he said he was paying 1,000 LD for. He was supposed to be evicted on the end of April, right? And then we called him somewhere in February that he has won a 2-bedroom house built in Masha City. I mean, he doesn't need to, lift a needle. All he did was he played 9 times. Wow. So somebody is now a house owner because of radio games. You understand? Somebody won a car because of radio games. Somebody won several millions of Liberian dollars because of radio game. Multiple person won. Like, people start their day. I know people who tell me, I want to start my day.
Yeah.
People start their day in the morning using the opportunity we've provided to them.
Yeah.
Radio stations are happy to do this because it brings a little bit of income to them too. So it's a creation of, we've created jobs. Like, let me give you a typical example. Look at the number of radio stations we're working with, the number of presenters. They are dependent, right? And then our staff, they are dependent. And those who win from us, they are dependent. We've created a cycle of jobs that, when you want to, quantify it, it's a lot. It's a lot of contribution in terms of job creation. It's a lot of contribution in terms of, changing people's life. So for us, it's a bit of everything. I would not sit on this radio and say, it's just about helping people. Yes, about helping people is also creating an opportunity for business, for us to give jobs to young people who are in the tech space. Now, don't just look at the physical aspect of what happened, what you see, what you hear. There's a lot that goes beyond, the back end to make sure that this happens, and it has, as swift as it is. People were selected as winners, and they receive their money instantly. It's not magic. It's a lot of work. We have back staff office that work 24/7, check it on the system to see if it's working. We have people who are receiving calls 24/7.
Okay. Yeah, understood. So, that part we will get to it. But here is this issue, right? I've gotten calls, right? Numerous of calls. People have been calling, and they have been asking me, Samira, is it that we can play Orange because where we are, only Orange that is being used here. We don't have Lone Star Tower to use Lone Star. So how is it going to be like? So I always tell them that it is not on Orange. It's said that Radio Entertainment is working on some things to see that it be on the both GSM so that others can have the opportunity, because others in the rural areas, Voice of Liberia covers the rural areas too.
Yeah.
They don't have Lone Star Tower to go ahead and play and they listen.
Okay, so I mean, to put this story to rest, I'm very sure. Like, I know this will sound a bit interesting, but I didn't want to talk about this on the radio, but I think it's important I do it now. We should be live with Orange, if not, I'll say before the end of this month or early part of next month, we'll be live on Orange, right? We've been working tirelessly to make sure that happens. So it's not that we didn't want to do Orange. We started conversation with both GSM companies, but Orange is coming to the party very, very soon. So for those of you who are concerned as to whether why we don't have Orange on the platform, Orange is being worked on, and we will adore Orange very soon. And we have something big.
Yes, because it will also boost Orange, the mobile money segment, because not too many persons use it. At the same time, Orange is much cheaper. Some people say about Orange because it's cheaper too. But let us come to this issue. There have been others radio games coming, and I should say that it was brought in since you started the initiative. You opened it in Liberia, and there are others. I listen to other stations, which of course I cannot call their name on the station, but listen to them, and they are trying to be in competition with Radio Entertainment. So is it that there are strategies you people are trying to put through so that you continue? Because you started this. You brought the idea. That should be given to you, right? It should be given to you. You did it. But now you have others who are coming in with the same thing, and they are negotiating with other radio stations.
So, Samira, I know and I understand very well in business, right? When you're doing something right, you see competition coming. The issue is as to whether we expect that competition will come. Yes, we expect that the competition will come.
Okay.
Because it's not rocket science to say that, okay, if you are in a particular sector, somebody wouldn't come, right? It's not a monopolized market.
But the influence to always stay at the top is what is...
For us as a business, we are the pace setters, and we'll keep that pace at a level where we remain number one in the market, right? Okay. Don't forget the fact that we have Mercedes-Benz and we have Nissan Pathfinder. You understand? We have Rolls-Royce.
And you have BMW.
We have BMW. So there are categories of levels when it comes to business. So I understand that we have competitors who are fighting their way through the market. They're making offers that are not realistic. However, that is not my business. Is how do I keep myself afloat? That's why I keep saying, look, we would make sure that our customers, we touch base with our customers all the time. We created things that, competition is not expecting. And we've done jackpots back to back to give things that nobody expected, nobody believed that was going to happen. 3 or 4 years ago, nobody believed that there will be a game on radio that will give somebody a house, that will give somebody millions.
That's a huge one.
Yeah, people are yet to come to terms with the fact that this has become a reality, right? We made that very clear. We created that opportunity, and it's what it is now. We've done 3 successful big jackpots that has taken over the country, and so competition would have to do something similar. That's what I know they are working on theirs. But one thing I can tell you, what is about to hit Liberia would blow everybody's minds away. And that is going to keep us at a level where nobody expected us to be, because not people expect us to be, because we started this, we're moving very fast in terms of how we cover the country, and we are creating avenues and opportunities for people to be very comfortable and, believe in what we do. So the issue of competition, we've accepted that there's competition.
Okay.
And what we are doing currently is to make sure that we stay ahead of the competition. Look, on this radio and other radio stations, what we do every day, people try to copy it, right? We introduced several segments to the game that wasn't what we started with. That is innovation, that's creativity. Now, I'm not going to let out what is about to happen.
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter is, when you're competing with us, you should be ready, because it's not going to be a market that is volatile. It's very open for you to just come and pick up what we've grown this from ground up. To even build the belief to the work we have done. I mean, we're happy to set the pace for others to also learn from, to kind of introduce something new, right? I would say if you're going to introduce something into the space that we're in, do something that is a bit different. But when you copy foot to foot, piece by piece, and you try to emulate what we do, then there is an issue of what is your level of creativity. I will leave that to whoever is in charge of whatever they're doing. It's not my concern. My concern is how I become and maintain what we have given so far. I mean, forget about the fact that we are not aware. We are very much aware. And if you measure what we have done, like when we started, the amount of money we've paid out, we've been very much aligned with the national lotteries of Liberia to make sure that we don't to make sure that we don't flout the rules. We follow their rules, I mean, to the T, and also leave no stone unturned in terms of how we can expand our horizon. We supported very big initiatives that nobody expected us. Like, for instance, National Sports County Meet. We're very vivid. We're in there. We supported the process. And that's our level of and our way of contributing to national government and any other thing that comes that we can support. But take it or leave it, we are coming, and we're coming bigger than you ever thought of.
Okay, so let me just say this, right? I'm going to let the cat out of his bag, right? it has been something that I've been making fun with, but then it's pretty enough that I just say, so that others be able to hear it. Before I go to my next question that I want to ask. You know, when this house business came about, you people have been giving out motorbikes and money and everything.
Yes.
But then when the house business came in, myself, I had a little doubt. I sat down for long. I said, what do people want to? So you're telling me they will build that house? I said, but what we hear before yet? We heard that big brother Liberia gave our house. Big brother Liberia did not give our house. So I'm not really that many people waiting. I mean, I don't want to answer the people on the radio. But it shocked me when I saw the video of that house. I was like, within the shortest time, the house was being built, and not just a house being built, but window glass, tile, everything you think about, it was there.
Yeah.
The only thing you needed to move in where was your things.
Yes.
And I was like, I think that already need to take over people like you. Because let's be real. The reality show, people pay money, people do a lot. The people, they are not receiving what they want to get. But then, I don't know as to how you people work your magic, but it's being worked. I shouldn't lie. So now, you will need to tell Liberian people how they can get the money on their phone right away. When we're talking to the people who say, you see the message? Yeah, the message on my phone. It said that it's just a system that it just goes in just like that.
Technology can do a lot of things, right? We in Liberia can do more than what you've seen. Everybody has an opportunity to grow themselves business-wise. And I would say this. We are open, and we're trying to build a tech hub for like young people, young Liberians who have the interest in the gaming space. What we do is gaming, and we'll continue to do gaming. We're developing several game opportunities for people to share ideas and create an entertainment space that brings money. That is the future. A lot of people are talking about ChatGPT. People are talking about AI. The next level is technology, right? So that's where we are. But before we continue, I think I'm going to give some loyalty customers some money,
Okay.
I'm going to drop the numbers, and Samira will be calling the numbers. And once you pick up the call, I decide what comes to my mind. That's what I'm going to give you. There's a lot to give this money.
So listen, let me do this. Let me do this, right? We will exceed 10 o'clock this morning.
Of course,
we will
definitely.
go up to 10, 20, 10, 15. Yes, that is what we'll do this morning. But let me tell you this. I said it. I said that when he is speaking, he's speaking money. So you see, he's not leaving the studio free, mind you. And you know the interesting part about it is that I always tell Liberian people, you are not just getting the information. We are here to disseminate the information to you, but you are getting the information plus you are getting money on top of it.
Straight
so
up.
nowadays, listening to radio is not free. You listen to radio and you get money.
Yeah.
So you see how it is. So continue dialing *799*8#. That is the short code. *799*8#. Once you dial that code, automatically you're playing on Voice of Liberia. Just play with $100 Liberian dollars. And do you know what? I always encourage you to play more than one time. It's very important that you play more than one time. So while we still have the CEO here in studio, we need more than 20 persons to play. You heard what he said. We're about to give our money to people, loyalty draws, people who have been playing the cash giveaway, playing it. Those of you who's listening now, you might be one of the winners. And mind you, if a person can win a house, win a bag, or whatever, you need to continue playing. You need to continue playing. If you play today, you did not win, play tomorrow. You don't know as to what time you will win. You know, there was a man that won the 100,000. You know what he told me? He said, I've been playing this cash game today. I just said, let me play one time.
Can you imagine?
And he won that 100,000.
Samira, it's you know, there's something.
I don't know how it's said, but every time people who always win on this show are people, the huge amount of money, are people that are really in need of money.
Look,
I don't know how it works, but then you will see people will cry on the phone saying, I need to take my father to hospital and blah, blah, blah. I'll be like, this is really helping and working for the Liberian people.
Samira, I can tell you one thing for sure. I was on several shows. I left Voice of Liberia one time, and then somebody won. I think somebody won 10,000, and the lady was like, my father is at the hospital.
Thank you.
If I don't make this deposit, I don't think they will take care of him. You know, you might not, as a company, like we know what impact we make, but when you hear from the horse's own mouth, when you hear the things they say all the time, like it's just, I mean, it's amazing. It's very, very amazing. Very, very, very amazing.
Yes, it is. So now we're about to give out money. Okay, we're about to give out money. From there, after we give out money, we will allow maybe 5 or 6 persons to phone in and, you know, give your thoughts about this, to talk to him in studio. Probably you want to add something up to it or appreciation or whatever. We'll open the phone lines and you will do that. But let us call this first person. How much are we giving to this person?
Let's pick up the person. Let's ask the person what the person wants.
Oh, so wait. First, you got to ask me what I want in studio because I'm the one. Okay, I'm the one. So you need to ask me what I want first.
Let's see. Let's size up. You never know.
Yeah.
Surprises are there.
So this person number is off.
I'm sorry. The person miss out. We go to the next one.
This person number is not off. We will call the next person. Keep dialing *799*8#. It is the code for you to win 4,000 this morning. Play more than 3, 4, 5, 6 times in order to win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars this morning. *799*8# is the code. Play of 100 Liberian dollars, win 4,000 Liberian dollars this morning. We're giving out money. Morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm okay. My name is Samira One Line. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from?
I'm from
Buchanan.
Buchanan.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask him a question. How many times have you played this morning? How many times have you played this morning? Today, I'm asking of today now.
Today, if you play the cash giveaway today, how many times?
More than 8 times.
More than 8 times.
Yeah.
So you've played 800, right? So I will give you 2,000.
Huh?
You played 800. I'll give you 2,000.
Hello? So you played 800 this morning. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you played 800 this morning. We're about to give you 2,000 Liberian dollars.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
So you said your name is what? What's his name?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
You said, what is your name, my brother?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, the network. What is your name?
Samuel.
Samuel Wu.
Yeah. Samuel Wilson is my name.
Samuel Wilson. Okay, so Samuel, you've been playing the game with us for how long? Since when did you start playing the game with us?
Again?
Since when have you started playing the game with us?
Hello? Since when you started playing this cash giveaway?
Last week.
Oh, you started playing last week.
Yeah, since last week.
Since last week. So today you played 8 times and you're getting a loyalty draw of about 2,000 Liberian dollars. You know what? You've just added 1,000 to your money. It's 3,000 now.
So wow. So you'll be winning 3,000 today, my brother.
3,000. So drop his number. Let's pay his money quickly.
Okay, that's the loyalty draw. You said Samuel Williams is the name, right?
Samuel Williams.
The best. The best shot, Wilson. Okay, so shortly we send you 3,000 as our loyalty draw. What do you have to say? Others are listening.
Oh, I just had to tell them they shouldn't die every time, and it will be one of the lucky winners too.
Okay. Thank you. Tell the people in Bass how to play continuously, okay? Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's go on to the next person. Keep dialing *799*8#. You playing today, you winning double money. So if you play, you better start playing now. If you don't have credit on your phone, go put credit there now and play using *799*8#. That is the code to play this morning and be able to win plenty of money. We are in studio and this one, I would say we are distributing money, right? It's the terms I want to use on it. We're not giving out money, we're distributing money. It's distribution we are covering on here. So if you dare continue dialing *799*8#, I want people from Bon County to win.
Why?
Right? Yes.
Why are you choosing Bon County over other counties?
I don't know. I don't want to be, picky, but I need people from Bon. Morning. Good morning. My name is Samira One-Line. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from?
My name is Lauren.
Come again. Hello?
My name is Lauren Desmond.
Where do you join us from?
Vadan.
Okay,
Lawrence, we have the CEO of Radio Entertainment in studio here, and your number was part of our loyalty draw. So he want to have a conversation with you.
Hello, good morning. So how long have you been playing the game with us? You said?
4,000, I play everything.
And how many times have you won?
Hello?
How many times have you won? Now people will be telling me I play 10,000. I pay.
How many times you don't win the cash giveaway, Lawrence?
Oh, you've never won yet, Lawrence. Wow. Okay, so what are you expecting to win from us? What are you expecting to win from us? What are you expecting to win?
What's your expectation? What are you expecting to win?
Big money has the name. Big money has a name. What's the big money you are expecting to win?
No, I already know, but I expecting to win myself like 100,000 plus.
Did you play this morning?
This morning?
Yes.
No.
Oh, so you played last week. You didn't play this morning. Okay. Now, so I'm giving you 2,000 to start playing this morning because you don't know what is about to happen. Something will happen before I leave here today.
So we are about to send you 2,000 for you to start playing this morning. Part-time era ready get bad network. Morning. Yeah, so we said that we're about to send you a 2,000 Liberian dollars for you to start playing because you don't know what will happen before the day ends.
No problem. Thank you. I'll be accepting it.
Okay, you say your name is Lawrence who? Lawrence who? Best man. Okay, Lawrence, we will send your money shortly. And as soon as we send the money, start playing on Voice of Liberia, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you too. Okay, let us move to the next person here. Wow. Keep dialing *799*. Keep dialing *799*8#. That is the code. *799*8#. play, we're still here. We're here up to 10:20. At 10:20, we call it a day.
Yeah.
So continue playing as we're here up to that time. You want to be a winner before the show ends this morning.
And this is the surprise. There was somebody who won a big money before I leave here today. Big money.
Someone will win a big money. My people, y'all call the police. We need police to come and guard our station. We have money in studio, so we need the police to come.
Somebody will win big money before I leave here today.
Okay, so that is the big news. Somebody will win big money. So if you are there, my people, stop playing. Morning. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Samira One Line. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from? Come again? You said Press who? Press Smith from Bannersville. Press Smith, you have been playing this cash giveaway on Voice of Liberia. Are you over a motorbike?
You better. So you park and call us back because your safety is important. The motorbike park. You say who has been playing? Who has been playing? Prince, who has been playing? Have you been playing the game with us?
He's been playing the game more than
who?
6-7 times.
So you said who have been playing? Who?
Michelle Russell.
Oh, so it's Michelle's phone you have?
Yeah, he's my boyfriend, but you know, his SIM card in my phone.
Oh, his SIM card is that's more. That's like your boyfriend really like your Beneo. His SIM card in your phone? Hey, I joke. So now, so when we send the money, now the money going to you or going to him?
If we send the money now, who the money will go to? Say?
You guys are sending on him no more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so also when you come, you just messages.
Okay. So, but you don't know if he's played this morning.
Yeah.
He played this morning?
He played.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now, I wish he was here for me to ask him several questions. But anyway, we're going to send him 2,000 and tell him that he should continue playing today, okay?
So, hello, we're sending him 2,000 Liberian dollars. Hello?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's go to the next person. Keep dialing *799*8# *799*8#. We still have more people here to call. Those of you listening, it is the money hour. This one, and you know, the show time has passed already. So this is not good morning Liberia. You know what is it, Dr. Ray? It's good money.
Yeah, good money. Not money, no, good money Liberia.
Yeah, it's
good money Liberia.
Because we ended the show time already. So now we're giving out money. It's good money Liberia. Okay, it's what we're doing here. So continue dialing *799*8# *799*8# is the code to dial this morning. Play with 100 Liberian dollars. Those of you with USD account, you use 0.50 cent USD and play with it so that you'll be able to win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars here this morning. Before the show ends, somebody will win big money. The girl said the motor pass stop already. Morning. I'm okay. My name is Samira One Line. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from?
Yeah, my name is Tanisha James Corey.
My brother, be audible. Talk like a man, please.
My name is Tanisha James Corey. I'm calling for Simple Bridge.
Simple Bridge, I mean.
Tanisha James Corey.
Okay. Initials, we have the CEO for Radio Entertainment here in our studio, and your number was part of our loyalty draws.
So, Vinicius, how long have you been playing with us?
Yeah.
Hello, Vinicius, how long have you been playing the game with us? The way you say. This morning, how many times you now play? I will see you, so don't lie.
No, I play.
Day money, you.
Day for Saturday.
I know. It's because you play this concert. That's why you're part of the loyalty players. So I'm asking this morning.
This morning, how many times did you play?
No, I play the money. I play yes.
You play the money, yeah. You see how you lose your luck. You lose your luck because I will see if you play. Nana, that one another story. Once you play, I will see it. Okay, so you did not play this morning. So I'm giving you 2,000 to start. If you had played this morning, I would have, done something else. But I'm giving you 2,000 this morning. And please don't call and tell me I play when you have not played because I will see it. That one another magic. I will see.
So because you did not play this morning, you could have won better money. But you did not play this morning. So we give you the 2,000 here now for you to start playing now. Because before the show ends, somebody will win big money.
All right.
Okay, so please spell your name for me, please.
Thank you.
Spell your name, please.
Oh, G-N-A.
G-N-A.
I-U-S.
I-U-S. Okay?
Yeah. K-O-L-L-I-E.
K-O-L-L-I-E. So the code is *799 *8#. Once we say your money start playing, you're using 100 Liberian dollars, okay?
Okay.
Okay, my brother. So that is it. Keep playing. Keep playing. We still have draws here to do. Keep playing this morning as we go about. *799 *8# is the code for you to win yourself some good money here this morning.
Good money.
Yeah.
You have to start your deal.
So before the show ends, you will win big money.
Somebody will win big money.
Before the show ends. So we have few more numbers to call. We still have plenty of numbers here. So keep playing, continue playing. Keep dialing *799 *8#. We will do draw. We will still do some more draw.
Yeah, we'll do draws.
Yeah, we will still do some more draw. So let me call this number. I don't know as to if this is the number I just called. No, this is not it. Okay. This is the number. Let us call this person here and speak to this person, be it he or she. Good morning, Liberia is giving out money this morning. If you are just joining us, just take your mobile money phone and start to dial *799 *8#. Morning. Morning.
What?
I said morning. Hello? Good morning. Wow. Hello? The person playing with herself. Yeah. They kind of time wherein you have other things to do with money. Then somebody call you, you don't want to speak. Morning. Morning.
Yeah, what's it?
My name is Samira One-Line. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from? What is your name? Marilyn what?
Bleh.
Okay, Marilyn, please leave the noise a little. We want to have a conversation with you. Okay, so now we have the CEO of Radio Entertainment in our studio, the cash giveaway you have been playing. Yes, and this morning we're giving out money. Your number came as part of our loyalty draw, meaning you've been playing the cash giveaway. So listen well, the CEO will have a conversation with you. Yeah, leave the noise. All right, so
okay.
Listen.
So Marlene, how are you? Have you played a game this morning?
Yeah.
How many times this morning? I will check.
This morning.
How many times you played this morning? You played 2 times. So you spend 200. What do you? So you spent 200 this morning. So how much do you want this morning? 2 times, eh? So what do you want? What do you want from me this morning?
Hello?
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Hello? Wow. Hello? Okay, so
okay.
I'm going to call this number again. Okay, I'll call Molly again. Molly said, yeah, I left the noise already. Yeah.
You played 2 times.
2 times, yes, she played 2 times. So continue dialing *799 *8#. Morning, Molly. Yeah, so what was the question again?
The question was, you said you played 2 times this morning. So what are you expecting to win?
What?
Yes, to
today.
win.
When you play the 2 times. So how much exactly you wanted to win this morning? So you don't have any money in mind?
How much you want to win this morning?
But today we are not playing 20,000. You see, you're not paying attention. Today we are not playing 20,000. At least if you even know how much we are playing for today, I would have given that to you.
You know how much we paying out for today? Oh, so we will send you 2,000 right now, okay? We'll spell your name for me, please. Yeah, so spell your boyfriend name. Say Preston who? Deaken. Okay, Precious was not Precious. Preston, I'll call you Preston. We'll send you the 2,000 there now. So people listening to you, what you gotta say to them? Because today you're supposed to win you, but then we say, okay, let okay, the 2,000. So what you gotta say to the CEO in studio now? Come again. Okay. So thank you. Okay, so continue dialing *799*8#. Continue dialing *799*8#. That is the code this morning. We're giving out money. We hope to work within the time. We really hope that we do that.
If we don't get out of the people, it's not our fault. We should be out of here soon.
Yes, we will be out of here soon. So we hope to get the people because we want to open the phone lines so that few people can just place a call to say what they want to say. Mind you, if we open the phone line today, probably some people say, I've been playing. You can't call me.
Open the line.
Okay, morning.
Hello?
Morning.
Yeah, good morning, Samira.
I'm okay, my brother. Where do you join us from? Your name?
Johnny Van Johnson is Perry Down is my name.
Come again, Calvin Wu?
Perry Down.
Perry Down.
Yeah.
Perry, we have Radio Entertainment CEO in studio this morning, and your number was part of the loyalty draw. So let's have a conversation, okay?
Perry, good morning. How many times have you played today?
Today I only play one time, but I've been playing before.
Yeah.
At the time, the money of 2005.
Since that time you've been playing.
Wow.
I don't win yet.
Perry. Since it was 2005, you have not won yet. Okay. So Perry, you play one time today.
Yes.
Yeah, Perry, today you collect 5,000, yeah?
Thank you.
Start your day and keep playing. You never know.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Okay, so you feeling happy now, right?
Yeah. I think I'm feeling good this morning now. I'm going to start playing again.
Okay.
I can't lose hope. I really want to win PT.
Okay, you will win PT, want him.
All
right, Perry. Okay, so we have 3 board numbers here. Let us see as to if we get to the 3 board persons quickly, then we go to the phone lines. So if you're there, keep dialing *799*8# *799*8#. It is the code this morning, and you're playing with 200 not 200 100 Liberian dollars to win yourself 4,000 this morning. We're giving out. You see, we just gave Perry 5,000
because he's been playing.
So before the show ends, you just don't know what will happen.
Somebody will win big money.
Yes, what kind of miracle will be worked? So keep dialing *799*8#. That is the code to play this morning. If you're listening, say I'm going to play because Samira Wonla said that I should do so, and if I play, I will win. You need to have that faith. We will be calling you one time. We're calling you more than one time. If you don't pick up, we have to go. We are on the rush hour. Okay? So this person did not pick. I need a charger. Let's call the next person. Yeah, quickly. This morning. By 10:16, we should be done with the whole call business and everything so that we'll be able to call it a day. I don't know who's calling. We're not taking calls now. What happened? You keep laughing.
Some people, like my inbox is flooded.
Okay.
People listening like, oh, see, well, send me money, do this.
Okay.
Like my inbox is so flooded and
That is it. Okay, this number is not going through. Let's call the last number. This is the last number. I still have my drawers to do. So keep dialing *799 *8# and keep playing with 100 Liberian dollars to win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars. This is the last person we're calling for the loyalty draw this morning. From there, we go to the full lines. We open it. If you have something to say to the CEO, you'll be able to split it out
quick,
and we'll be able to call it a day. Okay. So let's place a call to this person, be it he or she. We'll call you one time. You know, people can say you miss your luck. Now, what will happen to plenty of people here today?
That's exactly what.
Yes. So if you're not around your phone, this one is not our regular draw that will be calling you 3 times. No, it doesn't work like that. Okay, so quickly we go to the phone lines 0555-184711. For those of you in the counters, 0773-419-502. For those of you in the counters, for the females, 0773-978564. And those of you in Monrovia, 0779-003-835, 08809-07907. Let's talk to that person. Morning.
Good morning, Sis Samira.
Morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I want to say good morning to the CEO and thank you for the hard work you're doing. Myself, I've been playing the past days when I'm doing it 200 per day, 100 hours per day, but I haven't win. Even this morning, I play with 70 cents and I haven't win anything. So I just want to encourage you to continue your work.
Okay, and we encourage you to continue playing. Morning.
Tamara.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, this is Auntie P from Brookfield.
Okay.
I've been playing this radio game, and I want to see you to listen to this. I'm just strong. I played $19,000 on my Lemika business, and I didn't win, but I remember one time you was checking the regular player and you sent me 2,000. And my late money change your business. I do imagine. I put it down. And never confusion came my home, my fiancé left. But I'm still strong.
Oh.
Yeah.
So all the problem is who causes so?
I must say, I was trusting God. Today now I'm starting home.
Okay. Okay, we continue playing. Maybe the day you win, you say you will win house or you will win motor park. You don't know. Yeah? Yeah, you have to try, my brother. They say losers do not quit and quitters do not win. Okay, you know the quote already. So have yourself a pleasant day. Okay, let's talk to that person. Morning.
Good morning, Samuel. How are you?
I'm okay. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm Ibrahim Kuma calling from on the Oro. Yeah, I here this morning to tell the CEO thank you for his good work that he's doing for the Nigerian people. And the radio game helping some of us. The last before I think I played, and that day was on my son, they got my son for school for $100 US. That Wednesday when I played, you called me, you said I won 20,000. And that money, I took that money, directed on the campus, and went I paid my son's school fee. So I thank you, let God bless you. Let God bless you, children. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. The next person. Good morning.
Good morning, Sabrina.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm Dana Pay calling from Gamba Bikama City.
Okay.
Yeah, I always play you over for I know I'm a ball and I play again when I have money power. Oh,
what will be your cooler day?
So anytime, people hit them vacations when I 20,000 day, play again when I play again when I know what.
Continue playing. One day you're on to open. Hey, I'm not getting a lucky ticket.
No, I love it ticket.
Okay, since you know, let's talk to another person. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, let's hear you.
Yeah, JT to be calling from Kawa.
Okay.
My concern has to do with there's when someone wins, if the phone rings and then they don't pick the call, maybe probably they were sleeping. Then why can't the money be sent to them like the 20,000 level? Why can't be sent to them after your call and I sleep and when they not pick the call?
Okay.
Sometimes before on charge.
Okay, he will respond to that when he's wrapping up. Let's take 2 more calls. We go. Morning. Morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's hear you quickly, my brother.
Yeah. Good morning, Samira.
You listening to your monitor?
Yeah, I'm getting you, Samira.
I will cut you off, oh.
I'm getting you.
Then go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, Samira. I've been playing the game since last year. Even doing the Golden Jacob Plus game, I play the game. But playing the game, I was not successful. Up to present, I've been playing. So let me just say thank you to the CEO. Those he been doing well for us, or for some of our friends. And those I have not yet receiving anything from the game, but some of our brothers have received. They are benefited, so it means that the same Liberian people benefiting.
Okay.
And I will not feel weak. I will continue playing. Just like this morning, I out of money area, nowhere to put money on my phone to play the game because hearing the CEO in studio, it made me very happy. Thank you.
Okay, my brother. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for calling. We will stop all of the calls. We said 2 calls and be able to wrap up quickly this morning. Let me say thanks to all of you who placed through your calls. I think a person asked a question. You want to?
Yeah. So, what was the question even? He said
about
when somebody win on regular days, when you win, the money is sent to you automatically. So there is nothing like we have to call you over time. The money is already in your phone. But when it is jackpots, the rule is we must speak to you to know that yes, because it's not 4,000, it's not 5,000, it's 20,000, it's 10,000 above. So what we want to know is if you are able to pick the call. That is the rule.
Okay.
So we'll call you 3 times. If you are not closer to the call, we give the chance to somebody else. You understand? So, but if it was a regular play when you selected, the moment you are selected, the money already goes into your phone. So there's nothing like we only call to confirm if you receive the money or not.
Yes.
But for jackpots, that is the rule. Imagine somebody winning $1 million Liberian dollars.
Yeah.
And then you call the person doesn't pick. How would you know that somebody would have even taken his phone?
Yeah.
The value matters to us.
And at times too, the 20,000 it can be in a case where the number that they play on emergency. So if you place a call, the person can send a real number for you to send the money to it instead of, because emergency will not receive the money.
Yeah.
Right? So that is how it works.
Okay, so Preston's number is a merchant SIM, you see. So now it's interesting. Preston's number is a merchant SIM. So Preston should send us an alternative number so that we can do the transaction.
I think I wanna Preston number is anyway 70, right?
Let me see. I think it's 68.
All right, it's 59. It's 59. So Preston have to send his number back so that we be able to, yes, Preston will have to do it because it's emergency. So you see some of the reasons why we always place a call. So let's be able to wrap up. Dr. Ray, what do you have to say in closing?
Well, to be honest, what I would like to say is to thank you to everyone, especially our customers that are patronizing our business. We'd like to say continue, but what is about to come is bigger than you've ever expected. Watch out, we will soon announce our new campaign, and that campaign is going to be across the entire country.
Okay.
It will shake the fabric of this country, trust me. It's bigger than you ever thought of. Have you thought of somebody saying that, I'm going to win $20,000 on a particular show? 20K? Watch out.
Wow.
It's coming. So I've said it again. Write it down.
Wow.
I've said it again.
Wow. This is what Liberian people, I think it's giving back to the people.
Yeah.
But you are doing a great job. Give a man his flower while he's alive. Thank you for the Liberian people.
Thank you
We're
so much.
here, and the next presenter will be here to give our money too. So those of you who won, you can continue to play the cash giveaway. Let me say thanks to all of the listeners. Those of you who listened, those of you who watch us on the live screen, we want to say thank you. It has been a very, very much magnificent presentation. Let me say bye-bye, as on tomorrow morning, Sekou and I will be here to talk the politics and do some money business. Bye-bye.
Bye.